Select stream. Live, okay. Now I lost the chat box. Now how the hell did I manage to do that? Okay. Hopefully, can you hear me? Okay. Hi, we're back. We're trying to play with OBS now, so I can at least have it on the screen to show you. This is Borderlands. We're going to do an epic. If no one caught the last bit, normally when I've been reviewing videos on YouTube, it's most people do it on heroic for some strange reason. So we're going to do it on epic today. I have my partner in crime, my hubby, with these two characters. One's a part thief, part dark hunter. They used to be ranger thief, but they came out with a dark hunter character, which to me is way superior than what they used to. And we have a Dragonlord Rogue Stormsinger. Now there's quite the combination for you. Ogre Bard. That's two of our members of the guild here. So I went because I've already done this set already. I have to go and take the original person here, because when you talk to a set person for quests in an area, sometimes they'll have like 2 or 3 or 4 goblets on their head or something like that, and you would originally talk to them and they would set you to the next person to talk to for the beginning of the quest set. So that being said, if you don't know who it is in here, you can just look it up. But I believe it's this Hillcrest dude here, Mr. Chamberlain himself, to get the quest set going. But like I say, I've done it. Oh, here he is, right here. Duh. Having a blah moment. You see, looks like 3 goblets over his head. That's your quest giver for each individual quest. It's in a set. And then he'll give you a reward at the end when they're all done as well. So you get individual rewards from every person and every quest you do, and then he'll give you a end reward as well. Plus you're getting your rewards, your chests, your rares, and so forth throughout the game. So let's go. We're gonna go about starting out here. This is the main gate. As you see, you have 2 options for heroic and epic. We're gonna do epic, and so outside is level 21. Let me move my big fat head so I can see. Oh, I'm just out here in the corner, and that's all good. I can see me there, so that's good enough. So we're going to enter, and then we're going to head out to the outside of the Borderlands. You took the quest already? Okay, so... Alright, so we're going to scroll out. We're going to go to our first quest. Now on your map, which will be right here at the top corner, if I can get my mouse to work, right here. It'll have a blinking triangle, and they'll show you where your quest is. So we are going to go, and there's our lovely animals. As well as in heroic and epic, your slayer, for which is all your general kills in the area, is 1500. There are 15 rares in here, and then there's 20 discoveries to find, which can be walking up to it, or in some quests it's like a little scroll, or looks like a little piece of parchment or something. Depends on the area that you're going to be playing. And I just went and took the long way around.
Small, squalid
now in this set of quests in here, each quest will give you this little item to pick up.
And their monster allies
and at one of the very end quests, you have an option of getting an extra chest by placing these sockets into a little platform on the floor. And release this demon. You fight the demon, and very exciting. But I have found the numerous times I've been in here on heroic and epic that it's not a very good reward. So if you don't want to pick it up or continue getting the rest of them, that's fine. Just collect them anyways. But in this one, the hardest one is this one to get, because when you get in here, you have to basically run after a cobalt right away and kill him before he rings a gong and warns all the other kobolds. Now, if you manage to kill him before he rings it off, there's part of the quest, as you'll see, is you go talk to one person, he sends you to go and kill this person, come back to talk to him, and get your reward kind of thing. We're just going to wait for everybody to come. Why is your doggy sick? You have a doggy here? Now, as in the last video, like if I tried it on YouTube for a while, but because I can't get the screens going so you can see what we're doing, I had to go to OBS. I'm on a Dragon Lord character, level 34. This is the general idea of some of the armor and equipment that they would wear, where you put your weapons and your bows. This is cosmetic armor stuff, same down here. This is a weapon set. When you scroll a weapon in here and then down into your toolbar, you can just click and change your weapons to which one you want. Which is kind of handy. I think I bought one extra bag here, I think. But generally, you start off, I think, with 3 bags in the beginning if you play a free player, or even when you start off, you have 3 bags, then you have to do favor with the coin lords, and you'll get more bags as you go. I think 2 extra bags. So that'll come in handy. So we got the dancing fools over here, as you see. He likes to dance. I guess we're known as the Dancing Guild. We've even had sometimes we would be out in the main areas, like in the marketplace or harbor or something. We start a little dance, and the others will join in, and we have this little dance party with all the other players in the game. It's quite funny, quite amusing. So let's see if we can do this. We're gonna go into doing Elite, and which is level 23, and we're gonna enter. Are you gonna do the box to disable the trap first, and then? Okay. Oh yeah, let's give this a try, see if I can. No!
Most of the kobolds scrambled to defend their cave at the sight of you, while one of their members
This is what happens when you use something stupid.
You slide through the muck and refuse into a pool of stagnant slop. It's just not your day.
No, not my day exactly. Well, worst case scenario, we can redo it. We can reset it. That's cheating. But
you spy a humongous rat on top of a pile of garbage.
That's what your bosses will look like, either red or an orange color.
And its many vassals emerge from the shadows. Now that king rat is dead, long live the new king. You.
Now, normally
business might as well be to survey your domain.
You collect this fungus and stuff in heroic, and in the red bag, it'll look like this. These items here. And there's certain vendors and stuff you turn this stuff into. You can get potions and augments and that to fill in for your armor weapons later. It's really, really handy. Am I stuck in here now? No, you idiot. Pull the lever. That might be nice. Yeah. We're doing good today. So anyways, yeah, you don't want to fall in here. You busted it. Anyways, I didn't get the cobalt. I don't know if my partner in crime got him, but basically you would chase him down here before he rang this bell. So we're gonna do an extra chest here. And we'll come back and we'll try it again. You'll get to know that in the game what areas and maybe in a quest to have better chests or easier stuff to hold up. Or if you need practice on the oh, that's really loud. That is terribly loud. I'm very apologize if everybody's listening to this. I'm very, very sorry. That is really loud. Sound effects. I guess we're gonna have to turn this down. Combat sound to there. And we'll go there. Okay. Gold piles, yay. Where was I? You got the key? So yeah, there'll be some quests that are like puzzles or you have to jump onto pillars or something like that. And if you fail, and you want, they changed the look again. Yeah, that's right. Oh, the armor. As you can see, maybe if you can, in here, it's surrounded by a green square, the armor. And it's got a little musical note on it. They've changed that for some strange reason. I think it's something to do with the new Feywind expansion they put on. At part of it, you see at the bottom, if you can see it, if you can scroll in, is sympathy of the Fey. I can't talk today. Can you do that for me? Because I'm having tongue-tied today. Sympathy. Sympathy of the Fae. It's part of the new Fae upgrade that they did in expansion, so we're probably going to see a lot more of this colorful box around your stuff. Here is the silver agate. When you collect these through quests or regular chests or even rares, you turn them into a merchant, which I can show you when we go back to turn the quest in. And he can give you, there's heroic and epic ones, so you can pick up armor and weapons from that merchant. So especially if you don't have a really good weapon, you need something for this level, go and talk to him, turn these things in, you might pick up something that could be useful to you. Okay, where are we now? Where are we going? I've lost my partner in crime already. That seems to happen a lot. One of us will get turned around, confused. Okay, I hear something. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Where is he? Where'd you go? Ooh, someone died on Hardcore League. Okay, I'm either having a really bad blonde moment. I can't find you. This is going to happen. We are going to lose each other at some point. Oh, there you are. Okay. There we are. Already unlocked it. Oh, this chest. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one. Okay. Garbage, garbage. Oh, tasty ham. Tasty ham. Now, in some quests, you're going to get this tasty ham. It's an item that you can use to regain hit points, but usually you want to click at a certain time, but they're called hams. You can collect them, you can sell them. I don't know if there's an upgrade thing where you can do in crafting that takes the hams. I can't remember. Oh, did your doggy die? Okay, so now that we got the chest the extra chest we wanted, we're gonna go back out and do it again. So maybe we can show you what it's like if you can kill a kobold and what happens during that. So I guess I'm gonna have to use my thief because I guess she's breaking the trap boxes in here. So we are gonna redo it, and if you need to redo it, this is how you're gonna go about it. You leave your dungeon, and right here there's a reset button. So just click reset. Oh, you're not out. So you click reset and hit reset, and so the quest is now reset, and you can go back in at the level that you need to go back in, which is quite handy. You might lose some XP value, but sometimes when you reset it, you don't. But generally, if like you're in the quest and you just recalled or something to get out, you're going to lose some XP going back in again. So like, for example, you died and you don't have any cakes to res yourself. You go back to town and you could have a spirit binder res you and stuff like that, or a shrine, and res yourself and blah, 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 heal back up, and you get out and you come back in the outside area, come back to quest where your party and the rest of your friends are still in here, and if you decide to come back in, you're going to lose XP. So remember that every time you leave, you're probably going to lose some XP. But since probably I'm not here for XP, I don't know about any of. We're not going to get too much XP in here. So the idea is just try to the live video, try to show you what the Borderlands looks like, and generally some of the quests in Epic. Because as I said, that I've checked out YouTube videos, and most people that do Borderlands is on heroic for some strange reason. No one's done Epic yet. So we're gonna do it again. So I'm gonna bring my thief in. I'm gonna pacify him so he doesn't run off. You guys stay here, please. And I'm gonna sneak up over here with my thief, so that the floor does not fall on me if I happen to screw up this attempt again to get this guy. Now I'm gonna bring him back here.
Most of the kobolds scrambled to defend their cave at the side of you, while one of their members scampers away. You stopped the runner, and not a moment too soon.
Oh, we got him. Okay, so we got him. The game will tell you if they got the kobold that rings off the bell. So in this case, we did get him this time. So now we can follow through with. Wow, is it loud? Is it loud, Brandon? Oh, the echo. Okay, so you know what? I'm just going to go in the settings and turn this down a bit more. It seems a little loud. I'm just going to turn these down. Dungeon Master, we can probably leave there, maybe. Sorry about this. We're still working out the kinks. User interface volume, we're going to put down to there. Sentient weapons, we can leave up. User interface. We'll leave that up for now, see how that goes. Music's off, so we don't get master volume. We're going to put down to here. Copyrighted, so we definitely don't want any music going on. Okay, that's a little quieter. Okay, that's quieter. All right. So we got this kobold, so now we have the options available to us to get the little socket thing that we're looking for.
Baubles and flummery. Distractions from the inevitable.
That is a sentient jewel that goes on your weapon, or some mostly the weapon, but there are ones I think you can do it on your armor. It talks to you, so be warned that you're gonna have a talking sword or talking armor at some point. Is this the guy we're supposed to kill? Did you talk to the other guy? Oh. Okay. We're gonna collect our gold here. If my partner in crime gets out of my way, he likes to do this to me. He really does. He'll get right in the way, or his dog will get in the way, or something will get in the way. How can I get that life back? What? Is it raining? Oh, it's just spitting. Okay. Hang on. I have to leave for just a second. I gotta check my windows. I think it's either snowing or raining right now. So give me a second. Worms, and more worms. Okay. Sorry about that. I am back. Just had to close my windows. How do I get back? See who's chatting. So I click something here and yeah, I'm screwing up here. Bear with me here. I'm still trying to figure out the bugs here. I need chat. Oh, it's right there. Bear with me, folks. There we go. So now if someone says anything, we can respond.
Just put something in there. Testing chat.
Ah, okay. All right, so okay, now we're a little bit more business here, having blah moments.
Glittering treasure. Little good it did for the ones you killed to claim it.
Was that a fancy shield I just picked up? Oh, I see it now. Hey, hello. Yay, cat spell. Oh, yeah. Oh, does it? I'm delayed? Okay.
That's why I have to pause on the video.
Okay.
Because you choose
Don't ever get over 50, get hot flashes. It's unbelievable.
Okay. Essential.
Ooh, I got a fancy shield. No, give me a sec. Okay, so let's go now. We're done in this room for now. So we're gonna go back and finish off the quest, because like I say, we got the Cobalt originally before we rang the bell to warn everybody in the area here. So now we can go talk to another Cobalt leader, tell him that we've killed the bad guy and collect the
An
reward and
elderly
stuff from him.
kobold demands your attention, calling for
Where's
the
it going?
cessation of hostilities.
Let the feast
The
of
kobolds
souls
react to the
begin.
news of their chief's
I'm
death
trying. He's
with
moving.
what seems like
Ah,
relief.
okay. Diplomacy. I've slaved
The
your
elderly
chief.
kobold offers you a reward for freeing her tribe from the tyrannical war chief. A secret door slides open in the common chamber.
Now,
You've made a deal with the
I don't know if you can
tribe.
see this, but right
Strike
here.
down their leader to gain their support. According to the
There
kobold
it is.
crone, their chief has been behaving strangely
There we
ever
go.
since he brought the
Right
charm
there
of evil chaos
is
to the
these
cave.
Rune
She's
things you have to
happy to be
collect.
rid of both
You'll
the
get
chief
one, I think,
and
almost
the
every
vile
quest,
talisman.
and you put them in later at a little statue stand thing at one of the last quests. Now, like I say, if you didn't want to do that for the last end chest, because normally it's been garbage any other time I've been in here. So don't worry about it then. If you can't get this cobalt, kill them off in the beginning, and if you don't get this storyline regarding this quest, don't worry about it, you're not missing anything. But now that we have it, we will at the end show you what chest and that we're talking about. Get out of my way.
Baubles and flummery. Distractions from the inevitable.
So that's all that's in here. Isn't there another hidden chest somewhere?
Yeah, well, kind of. Sorry, just but go down your side now. Oh, here, that's fine.
You know, in that room with
Show you.
the first dude. Well, I got this one. Hang on, I gotta wait for the clock timeout here. Come on, thief, do your job. There it is.
You spy a humongous rat on top of a pile of garbage.
This is what rares will have, either a red or
Many
purple
vassals
or
are
orange.
Now
Above
that
their
that
names.
king rat is
I
dead,
just turned that.
long live the new king.
Would you leave it alone? I turned that already.
The first order of
Putz.
business might as well be to survey your domain.
Click the key. Anyways, I'm going to go back to what I was saying about rubble and stuff like this fungus. You're better off, if you do crafting, then you want to collect it all the time, including on Epic. But I don't collect these items like your fungus or mold or rubble in Epic, because I don't usually use the bag items, which will look like this in here. Just because I don't do a lot of crafting. There is 2 spots, I believe, in the game where you can go craft stuff, and it's like a small quest. You talk to one of the peeps in the game, NPC, and you'll get the quest to be open to do crafting and learn how to craft. Again, I don't normally do that, so that for me, this stuff like the fungus and rubble or mold or which are called collectibles, I'd get in heroic just for that because I don't require to have the epic stuff. So yeah, I see that. You're always leaving me. Story of my life.
Leave me all the time.
Oh, I do not. Now we're gonna go back and turn the quest in and continue on.
So all these quests are very short. Except for that.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Most of these quests are very, very short usually, except for the last one is a little bit longer because it splits off into 2 different areas.
I think it says honoring, bravery, and heroism in battle.
I have no idea. Hang on a sec. What's it saying?
Honored, bravery, and heroism in battle. See that?
I have no idea. Something to do with DDO. Okay. Sorry about that. Was just noticing something on the window or the YouTube screen live that I've never seen or ever heard of before. So it's a little strange for me. So I apologize for the little bit of the weirdness there. Again, like I say, this is my first live. I'm not probably going to be an expert at it. I'm not claiming to be an expert at it.
All well and good, but my hunger is
Now,
not
what I
yet
took
sated.
were these, I think, I don't know if it's VIP or epic. Anyways, after level 20, you can start collecting these combinations of valor. Now, if you double click it and go into the box, you can actually buy stuff with it, basically. Like you can get these heart seeds, which you can turn in for hearts of wood down the road if you wanted to redo your character and creation and stuff. You can actually, what will happen, but you reincarnate basically, and you can take some of your old stats from your old guy and put it into a new build. Certain ones, if you do a few, 2 or 3 of them, you can go from the original 28 build, unless you earn the favor to go to 32 point build. But normally you start off at 28. But when you reincarnate and you pick certain reincarnation hearts here, you can actually go to 34, and then 36 point, I think, is the highest you can go. So that's what those are for, if you happen to see them when you're doing epic quests. So it's handy, I guess overall what I'm saying here, and I gotta concentrate on what I'm doing. Oh. So most areas when you have a quest set, there's going to be a guy, like I say, with the 3 goblets, 4 goblets, whatever. You would talk to him. He would normally just take you 1 person at a time. So you would, like I say, I talk to him, I took the next person, talk to them, and you get the quest. You turn it back to the person that you first, secondly talk to, and then talk to him again. He puts you on the next path. And at the end of doing them all, you'll get a reward from him as well. But in this case with Borderlands, it is really garbage. Turn in at the end for him. You're not missing much. Don't worry about it. You'll probably be better off going to a chest in a quest, or getting a rare chest out there for getting something way better. Even probably the weaponsmith guy here. This little tiny dwarf with his little hammer. This is the guy I was telling you about. If you pick up these agates, you can claim for items. I think it's mostly weapons. I don't know if there's any armor in it, but it's mostly weapons. So if you don't have a weapon for this level and you need something on the fly for now that doesn't do too bad damage, you just talk to him when you collect these agates. I believe they go into the green ingredients bag here. So once you collect a few of these, you can come in, talk to him, and get a weapon. If you didn't have anything for, the level, if you started doing it at level 22 or 21 or 23, and you don't have a very good weapon, go and talk to him. The bank in this area is just around the corner here. Here's the little mailboxes. In some of the areas, you'll have, it's like a bird cage, and you click on it if you listen. Oh, it didn't tweet. Sometimes they tweet or make a noise, the birds in the mailbox. And then your bank. Usually a banker in every area, but not always, but usually. So if you want to access your bank, this will be where you go to do that. There's probably nothing in here I want to put in here for now. Anyways, so you have that option, and then there's either a soul binder or spirit binder, but in this case here in the Borderlands, it's this little throne. And what you would do is you would touch the shrine, leave it, and now if you happen to die in a quest, it'll bring you right back here. So you're able to go and heal yourself, repair or whatever, and then, but that's how you would bind in a quest. You'd either find a spirit binder, or in this case, like I say, it's this throne here, which, you know, definitely would come in handy if you didn't have a res cake. And resurrection res cakes you either buy the store, through the auction. You might find someone selling something in auction. That is your option. And then you have all your vendors to repair stuff, to get food. This guy sells food. This one's to do with armor and shields. And you have your goods and sundries, missile and melee weapons. So melee weapons would be like your swords and axes and that. Your missile would be like your bows and darts. Your goods and sundries would be like thief tools, sentient destroyers. Like if you have when you have a sentient item, let's put this up here. We'll put it in here. This is a sentient item where you have a jewel and then you have these little figments, which I call them upgrade stuff. When you slot and you get so much points, and after a certain amount of points, you get a new box that's open. You scroll in a new upgrade material. If you don't want this, say, material is crap anyways, you want to replace it with another one without having to buy a sentient toolkit in the DDO store, you buy these hammers from these merchants. Now, if you bought a hammer and then click over one of these, it's going to destroy it. So now your spot would be available to put another one in. That's what that person does. And of course, armor and shield is pretty much standard. There's your armor, the crap stuff in the beginning. Which, if you have nothing, I guess in the very beginning it would come in handy. Ooh, I don't have to repair. Haha. I think that is a specialty one, which is really confusing me now because they put this face stuff on here. I'm trying not to swear. Fudgy stuff, yes, fudgy stuff around the items now. So generally, this is see if I can get up to a high point where you can see Borderlands. There we go. This is the castle for Borderlands. I can just quickly do a quick view. Come on, get up there. Get up. And I'm gonna fall. Okay, that was utterly stupid of me. Let's try that again. Can I go up on this roof? Come on, let me up. Let me up. No, it ain't gonna let me up. Anyways. Let's try to find another spot to... Oh, up here, right. Can I get up? Oh, come on. Really? Really? Come on, DDO. Really? Ah, there we go. I'm looking for a high point view. Oh, there we are. Well, it's raining, of course, and now I'm not going to be able to... It's raining out here in real life, and then it's raining in the game, and you're not going to see a bloody thing in the rain. It's very foggy, yeah. You just... It's terrible, especially when you're, you know, trying to kill monsters in that outside, in the outside areas, and then you get this. Can't see a bloody thing. Love you, DDO. Okay, we both took the next quest, so let's continue on. Just quit my babbling and being an idiot. And we're going back in. Yeah, just babble and move, yeah, that works. Put my dragon back on. Yay! Okay, so now we're gonna continue back to the mountains. That's what I mean. Like literally, you cannot see until like right in front of you if there's anything in front of you. And it's like, I hate when it rains. Really, I do. You can't bloody make out of things unless you don't know where you're going. You're gonna have a rough time in the rain. Yeah, and if you follow the arrow on the map, that definitely helps too. Like I say, there's a little blinking. Oh, there it is. You can scroll with your mouse wheel by holding it down to see where the quest is. It blinks yellow. White is usually the quest's not taken or it's been done. So we're continuing here. Continue on to the next quest. Lovely Borderlands. It's actually not bad. It's quite pretty here.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls.
Now that would be a
These
discovery
must be
or
the caves of
explorer.
chaos, where the cultists and
When
their
you walk
monster
into something and
allies
it comes
have
up,
made
the
their
narrator
base.
comes up and does this thing. Am I being a total dweeb and went the wrong way? I probably did, yep. Yeah, I bet a dweeb. Okay, so. Yeah. I found the bridge. Put it, just suck into it. And there's the dancing horse. So these are rides you can pick up through in the DDO store. There's little like baskets or
This one is specifically through the
there's certain ones you have to through different events, like the Christmas event, the Halloween event. The horse he's on right now is from the latest Halloween event. You have to collect chocolates and all that kind of stuff, and you turn it in, and you get a horse like that. Year of the Dragon was only for a year, and everybody in the game was able to collect items from this Year of the Dragon. So once a month they had a Year of the Dragon. You collect a reward. This dragon you see is from that. This armor I'm wearing, other than the cape, let's see if I can click my wheel over here. The armor I'm wearing here is also from the Halloween event as well. And why are you swacking me? Quit swacking me. God, guild members, I'm telling you. So yeah, so certain things you can get through the store, certain things you can get in the monster manual. I'll quickly bring that up for you. Now, when you're a free player, you're not going to have all this option of accessing all this list. But when you become premium or VIP, you get to access more of this list. And every time you do kills, it puts it in these boxes, and then you can collect rewards. And some of these rewards are nice. Some of them are just crap. Like one shard. They give you one astral shard. And that's this little dingy thing down here with the... It's like currency in the game.
As you walk deeper into the cave,
One shard.
you hear
They give you one
deep,
shard. And I'm like,
guttural
really?
voices in the distance.
I guess I have to bring my thief, because knowing you, you're not going to be able to find it, right? He's not responding to that one. Okay, so let's just go about and we're going to start doing this one. A lot of times maybe you might hear us picking at each other because he might pick up a free prisoner or something,
Notice
or
a
take a
small
key.
iron key in the corner of the room.
Well, he'll steal the key from me, even though I did all the killing and everything. See, he just stole the key from me, see? You might hear me
yeah, I got the key.
bitch him out for it, but it's all good.
The iron
After
lock
10 years, you
creaks
get the
as it
right to
opens.
bitch at him once in a
You
while.
hear hurried footsteps approaching.
Hello, lovely bugbears. Now, in Borderlands, some of these monsters have like red or
The
pinkish
smell
glowing
of
eyes.
meat cooking
And when you kill them,
wafts
they turn into a
tantalizing
monster.
down the
It's,
corridor. You notice the glint of
magical stuff.
silver
We'll
in
just
the
call it
far
magical
corner of
stuff,
this
okay?
chamber.
See, there's a key, and who's going to steal it? Am I going to get the key?
As the
Am I
first
getting
lever
the
is
key?
pulled,
Ah,
the
I
crystal
got
above
it.
it flares into
Aha.
life.
Ooh, monies. Here's another item you can pick up. Adventure packs. There's rubble. There's fungus. There's mold. But you'll be able to click on it. Like I say, again, I don't pick them up in epics. As I say, I don't do a lot of crafting or any crafting at all, so I don't require.
The
Well, did
image
you
of
want
a
me to open the
small
door?
silver
Oh, I'm
key
very
is
sorry.
embossed on a surprisingly well-crafted lock. As the silver lock clicks open, you hear the muffled voices of bugbears ahead.
Secret door! And monsters. Like to interrupt us sometime. Okay, thief, do your job. Open the door. Oh, hello, bears. Well, that's the other one. Our mushrooms and fungus. The purple mushroom looking thing. It's also another collectible item that goes into the red collectible bag. They'll be all over in different quests and different areas and that.
Huddled humans dressed in rags flinch away from the door as you open it.
Yes, free to slaves. Yes, we're so fabulous. Yes, 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 we're fabulous. Did you get them all? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. And sometimes, depending on how you do your feats and skills, someone can be a little bit faster moving than you. And that's how you can lose somebody real quick. I'm pulling lever. I have the lever. Now these are shrines. Now some games maybe have one shrine in the whole quest. Others may have 2 or 3. One, when you click on it, you get your hit points and magic back. And this one, if you have a dead companion, you pick up like their looks like a little soul thing floating in the air, and you click and bring it here to the resurrection shrine, and you right click on it. They can come and resurrect themselves. On elite, you can only use these once. Usually, I know of hard, I don't think you can, as well as only use once. But on heroic, you can go back after I think 8 minutes or something, or 10 minutes, if you need to use one again. Yeah, we continue on.
Massive bugbear growls and attacks.
Okay. What you didn't notice is my beloved here got some more slaves.
A small ornate key on the table in the far corner of the room.
So you're probably not going to be able to see every room.
The door to the treasury opens with a satisfying click.
See, like he's doing now, getting ahead of me here. Because he's cheating and wants to get the chest himself. Oh, so I'll show you what he's talking about if you hear him in the background. Bracer's the eagle. Ooh, Bracer's the eagle.
You get 303 magic points.
I only get 203.
You want that?
No. It's nice though. I think I have these before.
Nice. This is what they call fancy.
Now, yeah, this is what we call a fancy one. Like you see on the other screen here, the item in red. You collect on heroic mode, and then you collect some items that you can upgrade that item later with a couple different areas. One's the 12, and you can up these grades, go heroic to epic, and then it goes from epic to legendary. So you can upgrade these items as you go along.
I notice how it says bound to count.
You know, it wasn't done.
I didn't take it yet.
Oh.
It's right there. I didn't take it yet.
Oh, sorry.
I think it. I was waiting.
So yeah, so you and then sometimes on heroic you might only have no slots, but when you get to epic, like in here, you get 1 slot. You get to legendary, you might get 2 or 3. So you can upgrade certain items from certain areas, which is handy. In this case, you got like charisma, wizardry, insightful wizardry points, which is your blue on your screen right here, the blue. This would be really good for paladins, clerics, warlocks, bards. I think use charisma or charisma as well as the magic. So that'd be really, really good for them. So, yep. Thank you.
The chest is locked over here. Corner.
Oh yay, more crap.
Because this chest is locked.
You're probably hearing me say that a lot because
Where that chest is locked.
even though on the top here I have this treasure elixir, which is supposed to help me get stuff when I open a chest, I usually get the crap and he gets all the good stuff. So yeah. a little annoying, just a little bit annoying. So now we're done. Like I say, as you'll see, these are really small, really quick quests to do, except for the last one. So a lot of times these won't take any length of time at all.
Last one is because you have to explore a whole area.
Yeah, and the reason why the last one's longer because, like I say, one, I think I mentioned it before, it splits into 2 different areas, and you have to actually do it if you want the optionals and that, if you want the extra XP. And part of some quests you have to explore the area in order to complete the quest. So as this now that she's done, you'll see the green check mark over a yellow goblet. So we're gonna talk to her and get a reward from her. And we're going to come back here and talk to him, and he'll send us on to the next person. Let me talk to him. Oh, we're doing Knowles now. Yay, let's do Knowles. Anyways, me personally, like, you don't have to do this. I always like to go and repair or look at things or sell things.
Only if you die, really.
Like, see, my armor now needs repairing. So sometimes you're not always going to have repair something, but you know.
But if you run out of space, you have to go back and
Yeah, and then you're going to run out of space. You're going to have to sell things at some point.
you don't have all your favorite.
So that being said, OCD, I like doing it. You don't have to, but again, you play the way that you want to play. Now with DDO as it is and the way it's set up, it's a great thing is, you're not obligated to do anything. You can pretty much make a character and do whatever quest you want at any time. You can go, go to any area that you want as long as you have the expansion or whatever. But generally, you have more freedom here than some quests that you have to like directly go somewhere and stay there. With DDO, you don't have to do that. Bonus and a half. Oh, thank God it stopped raining. Yay. Now I can see where we're going. So that's, a little benefit of playing like DDO or Lord of the Rings sometimes sucks too. Repeat certain areas over and over and over and over. It's we call it a snoo fest. But currently, shush. No, I'm Catspell. I'm going to say things as well as spell things wrong. That's my given right.
Snooze!
Give him the finger. Thank God I made this 18 plus, because if anybody sees me giving the finger, then YouTube can't do anything about it.
We try to keep it
But we try to keep it minimal. But
human.
we are human. Yeah. Where am I going?
Wrong way.
Apparently. Hello, Knowles. Bye, Knowles.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls.
What am I
These
doing?
must
Am I
be
going to
the
the water?
caves
It's
of
not the
chaos,
waterfall yet, is
where the
it?
cultists and their monster allies have made their
I made a
base.
boo-boo. Okay, I'm here. I found the quest. So yeah, if you hear swearing in that, like I say, I've made these videos, even this live, to be 18 plus, because we're not always gonna be proper. Things will slip. If the parents are around, they want to let the kids watch, or that'd be up to the parents. That's not anything I can say or do anything about. I just don't want to offend anybody. I'm not here to offend anybody. I don't want YouTube, going, what are you doing? So I usually make all my content, including any videos, 18 plus, and then I don't have to worry about. But mind you, there's enough individuals, we'll call them, out there. They're, a little soft, and anything you say is. Oh, so I don't need the thief?
No. Next quest is when you hit the. No. This is next quest. You hit the.
So this
You
quest, you
can
have
see
to
Knoll
talk to a
guards
bunch of
ahead,
people, pick up
blocking
certain
the entrance
things.
to their camp. Just as you brace yourself for a fight, another Knoll calls out to you in a shrill voice.
Yeah, I
Eula
got it. So
Bloodbleed,
anyways, if you didn't see
daughter
what
of
I
the
just
Knoll
did,
chieftain,
when you
has
talk
given
to
you
him
a
the
charm
first
of
time in
evil
that,
chaos
he
to
drops
help
that
you
little
infiltrate the camp. She and the Knoll Outlanders want to leave the Borderlands.
charm,
You
which you'll
there!
need at the
If you're
last
looking for
quest.
a
Like as
way
I mentioned,
inside, I've
every
got
quest will drop
just
these
the
little
thing.
charms.
But
So
I
you
might
basically
need
collect
something
them so you
myself.
can get the final chest or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, basically you just go around, start talking to people,
You
collect
find
certain things.
You find Rhea Brastuck's diary hidden in the dirt. It seems Rhea admires Culva Pebbleskin.
There's things you have to pick up, people to talk to, set it all up. You pin one Knoll group against another Knoll group, basically. And you have this little fight at the end, and yeah. So there's going to be a lot of talking in here. You got to talk to the certain type of people in here.
This tablet belongs to a Knoll named Boomfoot, who claims to know a dark secret about Zark's Soot Club. Talking to Boomfoot could be very useful.
So this is when you find something and they want you to talk to a specific individual.
This is the one that you have to have spellcraft because it applies to work.
And you're gonna have traps or doors or something to do in here where you have to have certain.
But you have to be a thief yourself, not can't.
Oro Sandcloak lets you in on a secret. Chief Bloodbleed
Certain ability you need to have, spellcraft, UMD, or wisdom, or something like that. And if you're unable to do it, you're not gonna get that chest or open that door.
It will destroy their loyalty to the chief. The last of the vermin lets out a mangled shriek as you knock it into the dirt.
Is there something in here? Yes, diary. I want that diary. Oh, you picked that up. Okay, that's Bloomfoot's diary.
You've stumbled across Culva Pebbleskin's diary. The Outlander writes about losing her lucky rat bone. Finding it might persuade her to join your side.
Okay, I talked to him. You got everything in here. Okay. I'll try to show you here. This is where we're talking about like certain gates and stuff, or certain areas you have to maybe use a skill check in order to get in. This is one of them. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to film it because someone's in a rush. We won't say any names, okay? We'll just leave it at that. So you'd be able to see these things, but he's not doing the live, so he's basically, I'm just gonna go and do my thing like he usually does. And then I have to spend 600 hours trying to catch up to him and find him. Oh, Bloomfoot, can I talk to you?
Boomfoot reveals that Zark's Soot Club, the renowned Outlander fighter, can't stand the sight of blood. Time to let Zark know what you know.
Zark. I have no idea where you went. I'm just gonna have to play by ear here and try to figure out where you went. That's not helpful at all. No, I'm back to where I was originally. See, this can happen. You lose your party members and get lost. I tend to do that because somebody's in such a rush. Name names. I'm going in circles again. Oh, there you are. Where is that doorway? Ah, way to go. I was just down here. I think I was just down here. Oh, this person. Yeah. Did you get the thing here? Oh, you got it already. Oh, fine, you got it already. See, again, you're not giving me an opportunity to show these nice folk. So anyways, what you didn't see is, like I say, once you talk to people, in this case, you have to talk to the shrine and you get something in order to continue on. to prove that, you know, this person killed this person, pin one group against another. Now I gotta go find him again. I have no idea where he went because he takes off on me every time. Okay, you're in that room. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. I see his dot. That's one way to find somebody in your party that you lose. Is open the map.
The Knoll nods in agreement. You've
you click
convinced
the
enough
locator
Knoll
once,
Outlanders
opens
to
the
turn
map up
against
a little
Chief
bit more, so you
Bloodgleam
can
and
kind
her
of see
cultists.
where
You've
everybody
convinced
is.
members of
And
the
this is
tribe
also
to
this
turn
thing called
against
Big
the cult
Booty
of evil
Hands, which you can
chaos,
also find
and
your
found
party
proof
members.
that Chief Bloodgleam has been lying about sending the Outlanders to work with the cultists. This
And
should be
check
more
box,
than
you see
enough
that
to
the
create
quests
an
are being
uprising
done.
in the Knoll's ranks. Chief Bloodgleam bellows at the crowd.
You would trust this outsider over your own chief? Have you forgotten
So we got
the
everything
cult
we
has
needed to
done
do,
for
and
you
now we've
idiots?
talked to them, and then so
The
this group is
Outlanders
now
seem to reconsider,
going against the other group.
but you have something that will convince them. You hold up Grave Maw's bloody ring and reveal that you found it in the chief's shrine.
Chief said Grave Maw joined the cult!
Now we start the battle.
Chief Bloodgleam listens, calling for the pack of deadly beasts. Another group of gnolls rushes into the chamber.
I love sometimes I just instant kill these guys.
Another group of gnolls rushes into the chamber.
Throw somebody. You're frozen.
You think you've won against the onslaught of Gnoll cultists, but then another wave comes in, calling for blood. You look around at the next stands. Not a single cultist remains standing.
Battle's done.
The Outlanders cheer, relieved that they can finally leave the Borderlands behind.
Talk to the last two
Those
people, and you get your
fools!
end chest here.
I can't believe they took the bait!
Eula stands beside Oro, who
And I
laughs
get
with
crap
her.
again. Crap,
There
crap,
must
crap,
be
more
to
crap.
these two than it initially seemed.
So
With
this would be
Chief
your end
Bloodgleam
chest.
and the other
That's where if
cultists
you're gonna
out
get
of the
any
way,
goodies, it'd be in there.
Eula and Oro can finally escape into the wilds
That's
together.
it. That's
As
how
they
quick
turn
these
to
quests are.
leave,
Most of them. It's just
Eula
very
tells
quick,
you to
easy,
hold
small.
on to the charm of evil chaos
Not much
she
to them.
gave you, in case you need help defeating the rest of the cult.
You can ignore me. Ignore his doorway. I try to ignore his doorway. Throw a doorway at him on his head. That's what I'm going to do. Oh my god, I'm getting old. So now we're going to turn in, take the next one. Yay! Get back on my big ass track. Oh, I love to. We were playing an area called Evening Star one time. And I like to bug people. And I take my dragon and go right on top of them. Sometimes I just bounce on them or jump on them. When they notice that I'm on top of them, they'll go running around. Oh, see, watch, here's a guy. This drowned him. You have fun with people sometimes. Ah! Buried ya! Annoys the hell out of players, but it's fun. Do it in all good humor. Take the next one. Take next. Take it. A lot of talking. You know, you want to read it, go ahead. But I've done these so many times, I don't even bother reading it anymore. So, but you know, especially if you're complete what we call newbie, and you want to read it, just so you get more of an idea of what you're doing. You can if you want. But like I say, when you play it as amount of times as I have, you just don't want to read it anymore. Your eyeballs go like, you know. Your brain starts to melt and mush. Shush over there! Just shush! Ignore him. else, I'm alright. I know Nutmeg said he might come on later, but he's playing games with his friends right now, so I said, okay, no worries. Not, I'm not expecting the world to come in here. Just wanted to try it out, see how to do it, what worked better, YouTube Live or OBS Live. Okay. Yeah, still tweaking things and, not sure how to do this and do that. I'll share screen and camera and all that other kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that might be the water, but it looks of it where it is, probably. So yeah, I'm still learning. I say I'm not here to be an expert YouTube creator. I'm here to put a few videos on, have some fun, play one of my favorite games. That's where I spend most of my money, is on this blood-forsaken game.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls.
Yeah, it looks like the waterfall.
These must be the Caves of Chaos, where the cultists and their monster allies have made their base.
Am I even near the waterfall? No. No, it's not. Oh, great. And I can jump back up. Look at that. Oh, this thing has to be the stupidest quest in this whole freaking thing. Go around a little bit of a circle. You collect 3 crests, sockets, for these 3 sockets. Open up, Minotaur, and that's it. It's like, what the hell? And he's, in such a grand chest, and this Minotaur's guarding this vast treasure. And it's the crappiest crap you're ever going to get. Anybody here? So yeah, some quests are just like, and then there's quests like you got to say to yourself, are these guys on drugs when they made them? No, I mean, they're out there. They're really out there. Whatever Standing Stone Games is doing, start passing it around, okay? Because some of them are just like...
The door behind you seals shut as you enter. There's now only one way to go. Forward.
Okay, if we get separated, I'm gonna have to go with the thief.
As this cave is said to contain much treasure. A burly minotaur stands behind a magical barrier, guarding a
burly minotaur.
Always more. Always more.
With a stack of riches, and you can't click the gold. It's one chest.
Greed
One chest.
draws you adventurers like moths to the flame. Have fun.
You can't even click on the gold piles.
It's like the treasure just out of reach.
Whatever game. It's like a whatever moment.
This crest.
I think more of a whatever moment's playing with hubby.
There must be more
sometimes
somewhere
you just...
in the cave.
Good for you. You want a medal? I'm not getting one.
The webs that cover the walls of this
Don't
private
deserve a
cave
medal.
quiver for an instant.
Kick in the ass.
A massive spider lunges out of the
Spider?
shadows.
Yeah, usually, sometimes there. Not all the time, but usually. Puzzle time! We get to do a puzzle. We have to open up this thing here so we can... I think the only problem with the Dragon Lord is this round ring they have on him. Did you go and bring bats, you stupid thief? Did I ask you to bring me bats? No, I did not. Get the crest. Make yourself useful. I know I'm nice. I am fabulous. Where the heck's the spider? You were just there, weren't you? Oh, I love this place. Really, I do. I seem to have issues with the... What am I doing back in the beginning? No, it's not. And that's the other thing. Sometimes the maps in DDO are not that grand. Oh, there's a trap right there. Where's my thief? Thief, get over here. Thief, stay over here. Don't be running off to her. She didn't pay for you. I did. Now your thing.
This should be enough crests to fill all of the sockets on the Minotaur's barrier.
Normally there was a crest in there, but you know, Dingbat here is in a big hurry. Dingbat there is in a big hurry. So unfortunately, I'm unable to show you these things, as I'm probably going to tell him 600 times to slow down. So there's no spider boss. There's no chest for him, right?
Good morning.
Okay, now we have to find our
With
way
all
out
three
again.
crests neatly fitted into their sockets, the magical barrier fades. The infuriated Minotaur
Okay,
gives
so
a
this just
roar
happens because someone's impatient to show you that when you put the crest in, the wall comes down and then you do a certain fight. But somebody's impatient. We won't mention names who it is.
cut short as it collapses.
So anyways,
Now
as
the
you can
treasure
see
the
here,
creature
we
had
can't
been
touch the
guarding
gold.
is yours for
So
the
we can look
taking.
at it. It looks very pretty, but you can't touch it. One chest. One chest. Ooh. And I got crap again.
So like,
Crap, crap, and more crap.
no crap. Single. Get no crap.
You know, what's the point of having great treasure hunter boosts on when you don't get crap? Crap, more crap.
I got crap too.
Way to go, DDO. We love crap. Thank you, DDO. Okay, anyways.
Easy plays the NZ. Yeah, how?
You know, one to hear from your brain, I'd ask for it.
You asked 10 cents like $8.
Oh, whatever. We do love each other, even though it doesn't sound like it, we do love each other. Like 10 years with a son of a bitch, you know?
Stop swearing.
I got it rated 18 plus. I'll swear occasionally. Shut up. No one asked for you 2 cents. There's no virgin ears here. I told you there's virgins around here. No, we're gonna do the orc caves. Now, you're gonna be fine on your own, or do I have to, you know, hold your hand for this one? Anyways, this next quest is an orc cave where he goes to a section that has ice and a section that has fire. Now, lately when we've gone in here, I've had to come back and help him because he's died.
This thing's hard. It can be really hard. Especially if
Yeah,
you're-
yeah. If your character's not built, I guess it would be a little bit difficult to do.
If you run the level of the quest too. Shows what time I am.
Or you're the like I mentioned.
Level 20.
You know, you hit come in here at level 20 or 21, and the quest is 23. You know,
It's pretty hard.
it can be very difficult to do. Yes, but I just love bugging them because that's just me. Sell my crap. Yay, I love selling my crap. So anyways, I guess what I'm gonna basically trying to say is now I guess I'm gonna have to hold his hand in this one. Here's another guild. Scarlet Rapacy, other players on here.
People have to stay in my door.
Yep. So anyways, we try to be nice, beat the proper people. I gotta get a hireling out here. Well, these are quite neat. It's called a hireling contract folder, which allows you to store a lot of your hirelings that you buy or get. Like I get some of these to do with they having an expansion on a certain area. There's a Feywild dude. You get it from the Feywild expansion. The Shield Guardians from what's that? Sharn expansion. Well, these folders you buy in the store, which kind of keeps your pack free of having all these hirelings taking up a whole pack. They can come in handy, so it's kind of nice. They go small, medium, large, and I don't know, maybe extra large. I don't remember now. And you put so many of them, stacks of like 2 or 3 or 4 at a time. Small folders, I think it's 2 or 3 of 5 hirelings each, so you can't really put too much in the small hireling folder. But it's handy when you have nothing else and you want to save up some pack space. This has to be the water now. No. Not the water. We're not doing the water one. But anyways, before Dippy
Small,
we do get
squalid
into
cave
the
entrances
water
dot the
quest.
ravine walls.
It splits off and you have
These
a
must
section
be
on
the
its own.
caves of
It's kind of
chaos,
separate,
where the cultists
where you
and
can
their
get an extra
monster
chest and
allies
kill
have
some extra
made their
monsters, but it's
base.
not required as with the quest to do. Which I'll try to have a chance to show you at once we get in there. But you know, again, we're relying on Dippy shoes over here. But some quests will do that. You have these extra little sections that go off, and mainly like for Monster Manual or to get an extra chest or something, which is not part of the quest, but you're able to do and get. What? What? Oh wow, I'm delayed. Wow. Apparently I'm delayed on his end. Okay. It's not our internet. I know that's not the reason. Oh, I could. Yeah, I saw something about latency in there. Oh, I'll show you. I'll show him after the game's done. I don't want to screw around and live go bye-bye or something. Okay,
Fearing
so
for their
here
lives,
would be the
the
ice.
people of the keep have asked for
If you
your
keep going,
help
you go
dealing
into the
with two
fire.
orc
So where you want to do?
tribes that
Fire or
dwell
ice
inside
first?
this cave. Judging from the decor, each
Ice? We're going through
direction
ice.
leads
Okay.
to a different tribe's home.
Yeah, you could separate if you want to, but you know, sometimes
A
this
tripwire
one can
snaps,
be
and a
particular.
gong clangs in response. Several orcs rush around the corner, roused by the alarm.
Oh, you get in favor, eh? Okay, next piece. That's nice.
This orc seems fiercer than the rest of the Frostraiser clan. Letting him live will just leave a possible new chief who must be dealt with in the future.
No levers in here. Now with this quest, we have to pull a couple levers, and they're kind of hidden in order to get another secret room for an extra chest. So we have to keep an eye out for them, and there's
This
parts of the
room is
quest.
where the Frostraiser clan creates its magical concoctions. Best to destroy these now, before they can create more of the deadly and vile substances.
Spell now here. This is what I'm talking about. Like certain things have to. Don't do anything, Bren. Not yet. That certain items stuff you have to interact and do a skill. Is you got spells, craft, search, or use UMD. So if you're able to do these and you have enough of one of these skills, you would just click it and get it. I had to do it before. You know, Speedy Gonzalez over there got it. But in some case, there's a lever. Is there one here? Okay. As I say, we have to pull 2 levers. We have to find 2 levers at some point. And in some quests, you're able to bust these fire light pit things, and they will drop gold or something like that sometimes. Where are you going? Man, I hate when they do that. Oh, I'm gonna run around in a circle and just pitch you out. Oh, here's one lever here. There it is. So you have to. It is sometimes really
The
hidden
lever
really
clicks
well.
into place,
Oh.
and the sound of grinding gears can be heard somewhere
Cave.
in the cave.
Yeah, I got another exit I just opened up. Now, these monsters, like I said, you saw they had some of them had red eyes. That is, like I say, a specialty mob that they will turn into some other creature.
This is the other
And this is the one that if you talk to her, she gives you, because you're freeing her,
last one.
the last of the crest things you need. There we go.
No of those till until the end.
Yeah, so you won't get any more now until the end. We have our 3 that we need.
And we go to the 6
So,
fireside.
we go through the secret door and the fireside. Now, sometimes there's a lever behind one of these. So, oh, hang on. This is why we need to pull the levers. You see an extra chain or treasure room in there.
Grinding
these pull
gears
it, we're
can
gonna
be
go
heard
back
once
into
again
here,
as a gate opens
and this
somewhere
extra
in the
chest
cave.
room's available.
And then behind this lever,
Oh, yay.
lock chest.
More crap. I can't even tell. So, and behind this wall, it's a hidden door passage, and there's another chest. Now, if you want to continue with Monster Manual or get every creature in here, you can finish it off, which I'm going to finish off. Oh, coming. Apparently, Brandon's got one of these rare items, so I'm going to go over here and show you what it is. Boots of Tranquility. Ooh, Life Seal.
Yes.
Constitution 10, Concentration 18. Oh, nice boots.
When you 21, this is awesome.
Oh, this is a lifesaver at level 21. See, Life Seal, what it does is helps you and from like death spells or beholders hitting you with a whole bunch of crap to try to kill you, and energy absorption from different creatures. That helps you as well as death blocks. So you have the 2 of them together. Very, very good. So the higher life steal you get percentage, the better. But yeah, this has got everything. It's got Constitution, Concentration, Resistance. Concentration would be more of a spellcaster, like druids, clerics, paladins, wizards, warlocks would use the concentration more. And also rangers or bowmen would need concentration in order to make, to hit and run at the same time. So it does come in handy. Concentrate, having a little bit won't hurt you.
Come in handy. If it's 21, you want to get that.
So yeah. So that's something. And if you want to know exactly the list of what items in here, all you'd have to do is go down to DDO Wiki or type in Borderlands DDO on Google or whatever you're using. And you can see, Borderland items or Borderland weapons or armor, or usually Borderland items, DDO, and it'll give you a list of everything you can collect.
This is the armory of the Ashtusk clan. Without weapons and armor, the tribe will be much less dangerous.
Repair, I don't think haggle. Oh, I got it. Gotta have enough haggle. So that was another table you had to use a skill in order, but that you do get that in the game. If you don't have the skill, don't worry about it. It's not like a terrible thing. You're not gonna fail the quest because you don't do it. You just won't get like an extra item or a chest or extra little thing that this particular quest is giving you. So it's not like a large worry.
With the skulls of elves, humans, and fairies in various stages of decay. The Ashtusk like to display their brutality proudly.
Yeah, so
A
having the map
dangerous
open
fort
sometimes.
stands in the training area. Be ready to attack.
Oh, I gotta love that. Instantly kill them sometimes or knock them down their ass. I like the Dragon Lord. I really wish though they would make an iconic one with the Dragonborn for the Dragon Lord series. That would be really, really cool because you're benefiting from dragons, being the Dragon Lord, which if you're a Dragonborn would really come in handy. Okay, we're done now. Okay. So yeah, you can see very quick, very easy to do. It's not like terribly hard to figure out or anything. Just if you're a lower level or at the level of this quest, these guys would be pretty hard and they would hit you, you know, badly. So you want to make sure you have potions and etc.
I'd rather get the epic items than the
Yeah.
heroic items. They're better.
Personally, I rather get, like it says, as my partner Crime says, that epic items to me are worth more than heroic ones. But like say, if you're starting off at a free account and you're low level heroic, these items would definitely come in handy.
There's lots of balance. You don't care what's breaking.
Hey, Chaos, get away from the quest giver. Man, sometimes I swear to God, people in DDO either stand in the doorway, stand by gate to get out, or they stand in front of the quest giver and you have to go around them. It's a pain in the ass. If you're going for a pee, move out of the way. You know, he can move over here, over there, over here, and you know, all kinds of places to go. But he has to be right there. Why? Other than be ignorant. Some people, oh, look at the little fox pad. Oh, nice, so cute. Oh, geez, shoot, look at little scrolling. Oh, look at him, he's so cute, little winter fox. Oh, that's so cute. Anyways, okay, I'll be alright. Now, if you want to examine what other players are, before they leave, you just hit examine and it'll tell you what they are and some of the buffs and that they have on them. It's kind of handy, just curiosity if you want to know. Oh, hand wraps. Hand wraps, actually, if you take to a crafting bench. Where's that bench again? In Market?
There's two places you get them.
Or Jarsko? No.
No, is it?
Contract.
It's in Evening Star
Evening Star?
and the sea one.
Oh, Saltmarsh.
No, sea. Sea. There's sea. Sea is in
Oh, Cannith.
Thank you.
Sorry. An area called Cannith or the area called Evening Star, you can take these hand wraps and you combine them to make a collar for your animal pet, or you can wear collars as well. So if you get a hand wrap, you either, you know, not sure what to do with it, or instead of selling it, you keep a few of them that are really, really good stats. You take them over to these two areas where there's a crafting station. You can turn them into a good collar or something for something.
Then you come back down.
And they become, oh, I got the gloves. Sifle dodge, reflex, parry. Ah, it's okay, not bad. Could have better. Dear, 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 dear. Is it nighttime out there? Okay. My hobby's turning into a werewolf for some strange reason or another. Well, this is nighttime here. Let's see if I can scroll up and look. Hey, nice moon. Isn't that pretty?
It is pretty good.
There's trees and there's the outside look of the castle. The Borderlands.
It's pretty.
Let's take a quick peek over here. You can generally see nice pic of the view. There we are. Can I get up here? No, I gotta go up there. All right. There's another view of the Borderlands. Doot, 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 doot. Very pretty. Very, 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 very pretty. Oh, we're doing the water now? Okay. Yeah, boom.
The water one.
Hi, Bear. Bye, Bear. Have a nice day, Bear. Leaving you behind, Bear. I think in Ravenloft you have to click these scrolls and bundles of paper, which is your explorer for the area. Like I say, this one you just have to walk up to it. Some of them are just like that, you just have to walk up to it. But in this case, you have
Small,
In
squalid
Ravenloft.
cave entrances dot the ravine walls. These must be the Caves
Yeah.
of Chaos, where the cultists and their monster allies
But
have
if you
made
don't
their
know, like I
base.
say, Wiki can be your friend, the forums can be your friend, or if you have Discord, you can get DDO for Discord. You can ask questions there if anybody's on, and they might be able to help you. You can sometimes you can ask people in the game in the chat box. Yeah, you're not always going to get a reply, you know, but generally, you know, I guess the players are okay. You can have a bad day where nobody wants to help you out or do anything, but that's what's great about having a guild, is you have other guild members are willing to help you out.
Judging from the old bones scattered on the floor,
And this splits off the
something
2 areas as
large
well.
and dangerous has lived in this cave
I
for
think I was
some
telling you
time.
about this, the water
But
quest I
the
was talking
flicker
about.
of torchlight
So now,
ahead
normally we can
suggests
go
that there
this
have
way,
been some
but
more
here's the
recent
extra
arrivals.
area you can do. There's like a water and dry side in a sense. Like we're going to do the water side. This is like an extra side little thing to do. Yeah, it's not required, but if you want it, like an extra chest, extra monster manual, whoops. It's handy, yeah.
You can't put aside
As
the
you approach the
Ooze in my shoes!
something
Oozes in my
appears on the
shoes!
ceiling.
I don't want oozes in my... Yeah, with oozes, they like to eat your weapons and armor, so you'll probably find yourself, if you bind your items with these orange crystals right here, I think there's 2 locations, one in 12, one in Market. It's an altar. You would put those into the little slot, put your weapon or armor in that slot, and click it, and it would bind it. So less chance of actually destroying, because every item has a blue box, and it shows the durability. Especially with oozes, that's going to start going down, 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 and then eventually what will happen is the weapon will completely break and it'd be absolutely useless. So you might want to start binding,
Or find ones that are
or
I've done
ones that
my
are bound
part.
already to
Get
account
out there
or
and finish the
character.
job, soldier.
like in here. It's great because all the ones that are fancy are found anyway.
Yeah. So I guess that's the benefit of finding, you know, what we call a fancier one.
Where you get found.
Basically, anything that's bound won't permanently break. Not finding it? Okay. So if it's a crappy item and you can probably buy them anywhere, I wouldn't worry about it. But you know, once you get a nice weapon or something, even in heroic, that you don't. Now with certain
You
mobs,
can't put aside the
skeletons of any kind, use a blunt weapon, staff, mace, hammer on them. It breaks their bones. Undead, because they got some flesh on them still, you would use a slashing sword on them. So it's nice to have a couple of weapons on hand just for this reason. Don't you steal my stuff. Don't you dare.
Anyway,
It's a blocked? Really? I hate when the game does that. Okay, thief, where are you? Come here, thief. Do your thing, thief. This Mrs. Cheat already is going through there. Where's the box? Find the box.
I've done my part. Get out there and finish the job, soldier.
Yeah, I'm taking fire damage. Thank you. Crap. More crap. So anyways, this is like a little extra, what we call the water area. This is just some little extra area. You can get an extra chest out of it. Monster manual. So, you know, if you're interested in doing something like that, you know, you find these little areas. Yeah, that's okay. I just went the wrong way myself because you're confusing me. There it is. Again, this is where like the maps are not very helpful sometimes.
Cocoa Quest was actually found.
Yeah,
Really annoying.
there's sometimes in some of the quests the map is like blackened out or disappears on you. Especially if you go so far, you have the map open and you can see it, and then you continue on to another section and it's all blackened out and you come back. You have to walk through it again in order to see it. It's well, there's little notes and stuff you can read if you
The
want.
beast that lives inside the cavern must be somewhere beyond this sealed door. The cult of evil chaos has set up camp in this cave, with the goal of capturing and taming the beast that lives within.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get good internet. Get as high speed as you can possibly afford. If you can afford fiber, get fiber. Yeah, exactly. It is worth the honor, especially if you're, you download games or movies or shows
You
playing
must now confront the
online
creature he
games.
tried to tame.
Big help. Like, I mean, like major, like bonus and a half.
Because I've ever heard latency. Latency is what happens.
Yeah, when you have like a thing called latency.
Latency. Is
Latency.
when you click on a button on the keyboard mouse, that's what. If you can less than that, better. No, the one better. It's called latency. Latency.
Well, I'm not saying again. It ain't gonna happen.
You
Anyways, if
spot
you heard him,
skimmering
that, you know-
vermin inside the cavern chamber ahead. You can also see the nest.
Oh,
of
look at
tentacle
this owl
roaches.
bear. Oh, ain't they cute? Oh, look at the rats. I don't like rats. Look at the owl bear. Isn't he pretty? Oh, pretty owl bear. Oh, isn't he nice? Oh my god, he's joking. He's making dad jokes again.
You've slain the owl
That's
bear,
it. That's the quest.
ending the cult's plan to make the beast into a weapon they could use against the
Ether.
residents of the
I
valley.
get an ether. Yeah, I see that. Oh, necklace of it. Oh, wow. Another one. Concentration 18, resistance, life steal. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. He'll pick up the goodies and I get crap. Crap. Like, what is it with this game? And he doesn't have a boost on. I do. Whatever, DDO. Sometimes you can find moss, and like, see, there's fungus down in the water. You can go in and get it if you want. Like I say, again, I don't pick up the stuff for epic. I pick up stuff for the heroic, because you find the vendors in market or harbor or in other places. You just turn them in. They give you potions, or you can have, if you have a set of 3 of certain number of collectibles, you get an augment out of it, which you don't have to worry about buying or anything. And then you can actually get free augments to help out with your stuff. Put in swords or armor or something. Bonus! It's free!
Yep.
You just collect it. So bonus, 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 bonus! Bonus! The other thing is, like, when you do make a character in the settings on default, it will give you items. Like when you talk to these guys and get items, or in the chest or something, it'll go for your class. It'll give you just items for your class. So if you're a cleric, usually clerics have maces and blunt weapons. They'll give you just that. There's a setting there in your main menu here that you can turn that off. I believe it's in gameplay. Yeah, here, red top. Quest and rewards based on class. And especially like with multi-class, that would be just like, you want that, right? But anyways, I find that it gives you more variety if you turn it off.
Yeah. Especially playing a character that's naturally a 2-weapon, you don't play.
Yeah, if you're playing a character that has 2 swords, and that's all you want to collect, then keep that on and you'll just get that. Especially like rangers or 2-handed weapon fighters, so you would have a weapon in each. So you definitely leave it on, and you get you know, those items for that specific character. I like turning it off because then I get the variety of different things. So then I can maybe pass them off to someone else in the guild, put it on a guild ship, or put it in my own bank for my own personal use. But I gotta go make a coffee. I'll be right back. I'm sure Mr. Excitement will probably take off on me. So I'll be right back. Just hang on. I gotta learn how to do the 5-minute thing. Back in 5 minutes kind of thing.
Yep.
I gotta figure out how to do that. At some point. At some point. I think it's near the Christmas tree. Oh.
Two left.
Wait for the coffee. The coffee. Machine mission. It's not gonna blow a fuse. There's nothing else on, so it shouldn't. Thirsties. Me thirsties. Come on, heat up. Get going here. Bloody hell. Wait for coffee. Ah, here we go. The cup under there. One time, I have a Keurig machine, and I forgot my cup. It started percolating in the tray. Thank God I had a tray on there, and most of it went into that tray and absorbed it. But yeah, that's not pretty smart. Don't leave your cup out of the equation when making a cup of coffee in a Keurig.
Small, squalid cave
where are we going
entrances
now?
dot the ravine walls.
Going across.
These must be the Caves of Chaos, where the cultists and their monster allies have made their base.
Oh, it's across somewhere. Okay. I have to go up. Yay. I'll have to go to the other side. No, that's the wrong spot. Am I just having a... Oh, right, it's over here. Duh. Duh. Here we are. Okay. Coffee! Give me coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. We have coffee. One of these times I have to roast Chris's channel. Shh, don't tell him. Coffee. Oh, it's a coffee. Coffee. Good stuff. As much as I bitch at him for doing these quests with him, because what he does, it's funner to have somebody play with you. Because this can be very boring, especially when you've done it over and over and over. It's always nice to have somebody with you to play with. I guess that's the benefit of having a guild. You have certain number of people on all the time, so at least you're not completely, you know, talking to yourself, like I do sometimes. You know what? If I asked for your 2 cents, I would ask for it.
Did and I gave dollars.
Whatever. I did not. As we wait for my partner in crime. There's one. There's a few people I probably want to shout out on a live or something one time, or maybe I'll just go to their channel, show you the channel, and especially Fantiste Publishing. Sarah, she's a really talented artist. She's got a lot of beautiful stuff there. And of course, there's like my Rayman's Ray Repair. Love to bug him always. Australian Drain Cleaner, Bruce the plumber. He's got 2 channels. Funny as hell. Funny. Very entertaining watching him do plumbing jobs. Hobgoblin Givon. We have to head to Givon. Oh, we gotta
You
kill the
enter the
Givon.
caves, determined to eliminate another threat to the residents of the keep.
Now the ones with the red eyes don't always turn into an extra monster, but
This heavy iron-bound door is fitted with an unpickable magical lock.
I was just in there. What are you confusing me for? Don't confuse me.
As the last goblin dies, you notice something glittering in the debris under the makeshift wooden walkway. The lock on this stout door does not look pickable. The guardroom door opens with the squeal of metal on metal, rousing the guards on the far side.
And sometimes even if they don't have red eyes, they just change. I think it's just sporadic. Sporadically bring up another monster. This one's a little bit bigger, so it might take you a few more minutes to do because you have to find a lever, find a key. I'll show you one of the doors we have to find a lever at. We just bypassed it. This continues more into the quest, so you have to find.
As the door opens, a small goblin cries out.
Me, Chief, now! You go away!
The goblin falls. Looking around, you spot an iron key in the back of the chamber.
Yeah, some of them you have to. Some monsters you have to kill in order to get a key or a pass or something. To continue on. Ugly goblins. Now here's the lever for that door I just showed you. It's in the shrine area. So you would pull the lever.
The orange crystal flares to life as the lever is pulled. Somewhere
So that
in the
door I
tunnels,
showed you a little bit earlier,
another
that would be
crystal
open.
responds. You hear the squeal of rats from the doorway
Money.
ahead.
Money. Oh, that's the other thing you're gonna notice when like you bust barrels or crates or something, you get money. Heroic, you probably usually get like silver or copper. As you get higher up into epics, now you get platinum. So different degrees of monies the game uses. Money. I'm getting lost again.
The red
Money.
crystal begins to glow, and the sound of stone scraping on stone echoes out from the goblin's common area.
Okay, now I lost him again. Going back to the map. Okay, I see where you are now.
That door open just over here.
Yeah.
See the door
So that there was another lever he had to do in here that allowed him to open that secret door.
A foul stench wafts out from this newly
This
opened
will be your
cavern.
first chesty chest. Rare. Put him on the ground. Goodbye. Ha 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 ha. Crap! Oh god, what's the point of having not gonna loot boost on to give you crap? Thank you, DDO, you're so lovely. Now we're gonna go find that door that I showed you earlier that had the orange lever socket. Or was that it?
That was the door. I said.
Oh, okay, that's secret door. Okay, I knew that. I don't have the key, you have the key.
The door swings open on well-oiled hinges, startling the hot buttons on the far side.
Shut up, okay? I misheard you.
Well,
You hear
No,
the
I don't wanna
sounds
open
of
my
guttural
ears.
chanting coming from the chamber ahead.
Oh yes. Then there's, like say, you have like floor puzzles to do, pillars to jump on, try and line up dots and colors. In this case, this is one of the puzzles here.
A magical barrier seals
And
off
you
the
have
passage.
to do it three
Perhaps
times, and
the
then
magical runes
what
on
to
the
do.
wall
Sometimes
are
they'll
the key
blink
to
twice the
opening it.
blocks or once. You have to try to keep an eye on it and memorize where it goes, because if you don't, you're going to screw it up. You'll be here all day playing this stupid puzzle. And you have to do it, yeah, in order to continue on with the quest. Doors open. Yeah, if you have multiple accounts, you can bring multiple people in. The game will stop you at, I think, five or six actual players, or three players and one or two hirelings. The game will allow only a certain number of six, I think it's 6 people in a quest per time. So that's either 6 of your friends and you, or you and one
A
friend and a
strange
couple
creature
characters.
erupts from the ground as you approach.
Well, hang on. I gotta turn off the...
No.
When the lever is pulled, the traps in the hall grind to a halt.
Get out of the way. No, I gotta go find Miss Your
Your friend has
No, he's
embraced
just
the
died, see?
inevitable.
Because he went ahead and did
Scrabbling
something
and
silly.
chittering can be heard from the hallway ahead.
Umber Hulk. Move my map. Get out of the way. Click on the creature game. Come on, thank you.
The Umber Hulk crumples to the ground, its heavy carapace clattering on the stones.
Now, this is what I mean by the soul of somebody in your party. You can pick it up, click it with your hand, and now his ghost is going to follow you around until either you have a hireling to res them, or your character can res, your class or tune. Like that. Or you have to drag him and find a shrine, a resurrection shrine, as I was showing you earlier. Oh yay! More crap.
But it's nothing crap.
Yes, it's so lovely crap. Yes.
Makes me want. Those are backtrack, which are annoying.
Yeah, if you're in a quest that's like really, really long or something, you have to wait for your friend. See, this is the shrine area.
Yes, I
So this would
forget.
bring many
Flesh
magic or
is
hit
weak.
points back. It doesn't always give you all the hit points, but usually it does. I think this game seriously sometimes doesn't give you all the points it should
The
give back.
hobgoblins in the feast hall fall silent as you enter the chamber.
And there goes Mr. Brandon doing things without me again. Because God forbid, you know, I'm actually doing a video and
You
trying to
hear
show
deep
people, but
voices
no,
and
no, no, no.
conversation up ahead. The last of the
Shut up! Maybe
hobgoblins
you
lets
should
out a
slow
sharp
down!
whistle just before he dies, summoning
Man.
reinforcements.
Well, you better! See, I don't, you know, you can't listen to him all the time.
Dead end here.
A massive
Yay.
iron gate bars this passage.
You wonder why he died.
This small chamber looks like a safe
Trying.
place to rest. The
Frozen!
wall in the armory slides open, making barely a sound.
Potion invisibility. Now we're going this way? Okay.
The hobgoblin chieftain slips to the ground, dead.
Dead. Dead. Crap! Yay! I love crap.
This chest is always locked.
Yeah, there are areas in a quest that either have to go through a door,
The
the chest is
hobgoblin
locked,
chieftain
and you just can't
lurches out
open
of
it
his
unless
throne
you
with a
have
roar.
key. Or a bell of opening, they call it, or you know, you can get from the store or from die rolls. And you would just scroll out of your pack into a toolbar and click it, and then you right click on the chest and then click it in your toolbar and it would open it up. Oh yeah, we are done in here. Okay.
Where are you going?
We're done! We're out of here! Yay!
Oh, here's a rare. You know?
Oh shit. Oh, I left. Anyways, there was another rare item he found. I unfortunately I can't show you now. Unless he grabs it and shows me when he gets there. Or when he comes out. I'll wait for him to come out and I can take a look at it. This time I'm Speedy Gonzalez and I left too early. Well, you know, so used to playing with him and he's just like running off and I have to try to catch up. Yeah, shut up. I guess everybody's out drinking today. And I have time zone differences with everybody. I know people across the ocean for Christ's sakes, and they're like 600 hours ahead of me.
I'm gonna show you this. This is bound.
Okay,
That's how I'm gonna show you it's bound.
it should be in your pack. Can't you show me in your pack? Or just put it on if it's bound? If it's bound already, you just probably put it on and you can show me that way.
There's a ring. Not to show a ring.
Yeah.
It's bound again.
Well, anyways, what is it called?
Ring of Brutal Force.
Ring of Brutal Force. Oh, wait a minute, I can look it up. Put you over here. Are you seeing me doing this? Or do I have to drag it? Oh,
It's light, remember, I can't see.
I'm going to drag it over here so you can see.
Look, you got 2 minutes. Look,
This is what he picked up.
like minutes to light.
Strength 10, Fortitude, Profound Well, and Profane Life Force 33 green slot. This is what I would say, what I say, go and do DDO Wiki or anything to do with DDO. If you want to find a specific item, you can look it up this way and it tells you all the stats and stuff that you need, the weight, if it's upgradable or not.
Hey,
Okay.
this is like a minute late.
Oh,
Now I finally see it.
okay. So I'll figure out a way to show you, but yeah, that's basically what he picked up. It might have I don't know, an extra bonus or something, but generally that's what he picked up. So, but yeah, you can find like a whole list just by going on and googling, you know, Borderlands items, DDO, okay, enter, and then
It tells you what chest.
what chest, what rare, or whatever has that specific item. And it'll tell you, it'd say like end chest, that would be the very last chest in the quest area. You'll get the hang of it once you play it a couple times.
Last quest.
Oh, and this phase stuff here on the game, I think it runs till
February 4th.
February 4th. So we're going to constantly have this little weird box with a musical note in it, representing for the Fae thing they have on. Yay. Love DDO. Anyways, it's like our winter event. It's like the Halloween event. Soon, I think pretty soon, no, I think probably in the next update, they're going to probably put out snow. Usually in the outside areas, there'll be snow coming down or walking around. We're on the last quest already. Yay! We're on the last quest. Now this is the longest one out of the whole set. This is the one if you collected those runes and that to put in the socket. That's what would be the chest we'd need it for, and I'll show you where it is and how to go about it. So those bags are really handy too. You can get some free small ones from people in Harbor, and I think one person in Market. I think just 2 people in Harbor, or is it one in Harbor? Harbor or Marketplace. Anyways, you talk to some vendors there. There'll be like a quest, and they give you a bag. I think there's 2 in Harbor, Broadry and a guy by the gate going into Marketplace. And then there's one by the guild airship in the portal to go to different areas. There's a guy there. He'll give you a bag as well. But they're small. They're not going to hold much. They're not going to, you know, generally, like with a bag, it... let's move my mouse cursor on it, you idiot. There we go. 22 of 80 types of different items. Holds up to 1,000 items. So the small ones are going to be, you know, very small, but at least they're not in your pack, taking up space. Especially when you start off as like a free account or something, you only have the 2 packs to begin with, 3 altogether in the beginning. You get 3. And you gain the extra 2 later. So it does come in handy to get the bags if you can. Like I see your collectibles go in there, and then there's your ingredients, which is things that you can use for upgrading with, and this is where your shards come into bind with, and then the combination valor goes in there, and then usually the blue bag is your gem bag. That's where all your gems and that you get in the game or collect would go into that bag. They can overfill, and eventually will start filling up the pack, but you're very, very handy to get if you can get them. So yeah, you can get the free ones, and then there's ones you can buy in area called Flaren. There's a lady in there that for $8,000 you can buy medium red, blue, or green bag from her. And then there's the store where you can get like huge, large, or whatever from the store.
But they're bound to character.
But they're bound to character, so be warned. Some you can get in completing a certain set of quests or something. There's a lady in the 12 that gives you a bag. I think it's bound to account, so you can transfer it to other characters on your account. Normally, if you scroll on it, it tells you if it's bound. See, this one's binds to account. This one's bind to character. So this particular bag would only be for this character only and no one else. If it's bound to account or exclusive, it would say exclusive and nothing else on it. That would be for any player on your account. Okay. I think you can sell the exclusive ones in an auction, but the bound account ones you can't. So if you, yeah, be warned that, you know, that could happen. Or be wary, sorry. Excuse my words, excuse my French. So it can be handy to get hat bags, definitely. Like there's the hireling folder I showed you, where you can all your hirelings will go into. You just hit the collect automatically in a little box. So it doesn't take up all in your pack. You can have 1 or 2 out, and that's it. You know, you got the rest of the pack to put stuff in. So very, very handy. If you can do it, get it. I recommend it. I'm more like, as they call, a grinder than a raid person. I don't play the raids at all. I've gone to a couple raids, but with people in my guild, but generally I'd stay away from the raids. They're harder. You have to be in large groups. I don't do the. I tried the hardcore a couple times when it comes out, the hardcore league. If your character dies while in hardcore, that's it. You have to make a new character. He's dead. He's dead. There's just no getting away from that. And then the longer you survive, you start going to a chart of people who get a list on congratulations, you made it this far. Plus, I think it opens up a tree, I think, or you get there's a person in the halls of heroes you can talk to trade in stuff from hardcore. In order to do that, there's also Reaper mode, which is in a quest. You have your normal, hard, elite, then there's Reaper mode. It goes from scale 1 to 10. And low 1 being the least hard, 10 being the hardest. So a lot of guys will play just the Reaper modes. In order to get bonuses, there's more enhancement trees. There's 3 of them I think you can get from Hardcore League. Also the guy for that is also in the Hall of Heroes. You can go and talk to him. But yeah, so it would give you better stats and stuff. Items and so forth from that as well, bonuses, buffs, or whatever, if you're willing to do Reaper. But generally, yeah, the game it's been around since 2006. It used to be owned by Turbine, which are no longer effect. Anybody from Standing Stone Games used to work for Turbine. They went off on their own and made Standing Stone Games. So yeah, the graphics might be a little outdated, but you know what? I think loyalty based, it's just a game that everybody will continue to come back with. Still playable in 2025. You don't need a lot of requirements for it, for your PC. You can almost play this on a potato. So that's, as like other games are so, either CPU or graphics card bounded, and you need 600 gigs of RAM on something or whatever. This game doesn't require a lot at all. Let me... Oh, yeah, you can see it there. Okay. System requirements. DDO Wiki. Thank you. So, if you decide to have recommended for PC, there's recommended for high resolution versions, which requires a Windows 7 to give you an idea. Dual core processors, 2 gigs of RAM, 256 megabyte NVIDIA GeForce card, or a Radeon HD 2600. Stuff from like 2012, 2010. DirectX 10 or 11, 15 gigs available space, and an internet connection. So basically, there's not a lot for Macs. You can also play on Macs. It gives you requirements for that as well. So if you want to do it on Macs, And there's support for other computer and operating systems for like Linux. You can go through the Steam store and download it there, or you can download DDO on Linux through a click here. You can play it through VirtualBox on your regular PC if you wanted to do that and you were trying a Linux. So yeah, one of the games you can play on Linux. So yeah, you know, it's not going to take much in order to play this game. It's just really, really good. Lord of the Rings is the other famous game that, you know, Standing Stone runs. I think last count, Lord of the Rings does have more players, but DDO is more of a, you know, if you're a fan, you're going to be here. You know, long-term guys will be on here who've been playing it for years. Two of the recommendations in my video library, Citrum and Axel DDO, they've been playing a long time, as well as pen and paper, as well as the PC games. So you kind of get a gist of what you're doing and what you're talking about. You know, part of what Citrom, a lot of times when you watch his videos, he's making characters for like raids or playing the Reaper mode. So his characters be built differently. So necessarily you don't have to take everything he does, but I like the fact that he makes the spreadsheets and everything else, which, you know, maybe I should, but I know I don't. It shows you all the feats to pick, what skills later on in your enhancement trees to pick. He shows pictures of the enhancement trees, explains them, which is really, really nice, especially, you know, for a beginner who has no idea how to play. You know, that would come in handy. So yeah, if you want to check them out, and are we out yet? Oh, we're there. Okay. So those two guys definitely, I think I've, like I say, I mentioned or put up posts on their sites for YouTube. You just want to, you know, definitely get a general knowledge how to build and what to pick for a certain class as a character. Citron does a lot of individual classes, like he's got beginner videos for specific classes, and then there's his stuff he builds for, like I say, raids or other modes of stuff to do in the game. So, or Reaper mode, sorry. And so his characters will be built differently. Like I say, I do mostly grinding. I will spend the time, you know, when your ass is so sore and numb.
Small,
and,
squalid cave entrances
you
dot
spend
the
so much
ravine
time in
walls.
this game, your eyeballs go
These must
blurry.
be the caves of
Wow.
chaos, where the cultists and their monster allies have made their base.
Now, since I've done this, I'll try to open the map for you. See, even though you've done this, it's still dark. It's just part of what DDO does. I don't know why, but anyways. We're going to try to show you both ends. I think he should be okay to go in one way. If not, I'll have to, you know, go back and give him a hand. But I'm going to go out and probably go to the right.
Whispery voices and scraping sounds announce the presence of undead. Free will is an illusion.
Oh, look, it's a floating axe, people. Look at that. It's floating in midair. Way to go, DDO. Anyways. This is the new area. Okay, see. So this is another area. They say it's two large areas in here. One side will have like side rooms and that, and the other side will have the actually ending area where you go to finish the game. Finish the quest, sorry. Excuse my English. That's the other thing you can click on is scroll racks, cabinets, Where you going? Quit moving around. Death has claimed someone else. Oh, someone else died in hard code. Hard. This would be the end, so I don't want to be here yet. So we're gonna continue and turn around. Hardcore. Hardcore.
That's what that is.
Yeah. So yeah, especially if you're gonna play the hardcore league, especially follow Citrom's build because, like I said, he builds
Unseen voices
his
murmur from the
tunes,
shadows of this chamber.
specifically for
Take us away.
hardcore and certain events. So definitely, if you want to
As you pick up the shiny golden table,
do hardcore league,
murmur of the
especially follow
voices rises to a
Citrom's
triumphant chant.
DDO has very good builds for hardcore as well. And raid, because they do a lot of raids. Yeah, you start at level 1. You can't start off at level 15 heroic. Even if you did make heroic, you still have to start at level 1. There's just no going around it. And like I say, you build up a reputation for the higher and the longer you can survive. So if you can make it all the way to 34 in hardcore league, hey, you built that character well. Very well. I'll send a party invite and we'll bring the booze, you know, that kind of thing. But it's not my forte. Like I said, I have tried before. I don't know, I think I've gone to low teens. I don't think I ever hit epic on hardcore, don't think.
I think I level 12.
Yeah, something like level 12 or 14 is the highest I ever gone. I just said, fuck, you know, screw it.
It's hard to.
You know, the monsters are tougher and everything else. The traps will do more damage. I mean, like, it's hardcore for a reason, you know.
You can't put aside the inevitable.
So anyways, this is another area where you have to use your skills check. Or if you're a thief to begin with.
The prisoner in this cell is a Medusa.
Excuse me.
You.
Where it says like pick the lock, diplomacy, bluff, attack.
She calls out. Tell me what you're doing here,
Try to
and I
diplomacy.
won't turn you to stone.
Pick the lock, that's not gonna work. I just don't have it. Bluff. And attack, because I just can't do anything.
Serve and be
That's where all these other guys come into play. These would be
weaklings.
allies you'd pick up
The
in the
Medusa
game
falls.
and help you
Her
with the final
plans for
battle.
the valley, good or ill, die with her.
I almost died. Freaking Medusas. Medusas are not nice in this game. They're really not.
Delicious. It's hard to eat just one.
Thief! Thief, open the door. Thank you. This is like retarded. They just, nothing but a shrine behind a locked door. You have to unlock door to get to the shrine. Like, what if you're not a thief? You don't have a thief.
If you die,
You hear
Yeah,
footsteps
if you die,
down
you're
below,
screwed.
and a gruff voice calls out.
Like,
Put
you know,
them in the
sometimes I wonder,
manacles,
like,
boss.
say these guys are
I'll
smoking
be right over.
really good weed or something at Standstone Games.
The
and
large
they create
torturer
these
does a double
quests.
take.
Hey, you're not one of us. What?
What's that? Oh,
The torturer falls, his victims avenged. Will their souls find rest?
you can try turning on light. I don't know if you want. So we're just gonna finish off this section of the map here.
crawling, broken creature scampers towards you, hissing insults.
Ah, stunned him. He's
The
sleeping
white
with the
falls.
fishes.
Its pitiful existence ended.
He's sleeping with the fishes. I guess everybody's out drinking today. Oh, the cubes. These guys are not
You hear a
fun,
shuffle.
let me tell you.
Then a strange,
Some of them are really big.
slurping sound
They
coming
actually
from
swallow you up
behind
and
the crates.
dissolve you, basically, is what they do. Including your armor, your weapons, everything.
A sneaky gelatinous cube
And they
falls
can be
to
a real
pieces.
pain in the ass.
Its ambition to eat you diced short.
Just
You notice an expensive-looking gem
Baubles
embedded in the
and
throne made of
flummery.
human bones.
Distraction.
oh crap! I
Without
love
the
crap.
gem,
More
you
crap.
hear the
Oh,
soft
I love
scraping
crap.
of bones. The dead rise.
Oh yeah, that part's done. Now they go back out.
And of course, I like doing it a certain way. I'm not saying it's wrong, it's just like,
Yeah, that's one thing that we like don't fight about, but we will disagree with. Is he has a certain way of playing games, and or a certain way of doing a quest, and I do them my certain way. So which can, be a little bit frustrating. Because he does things a certain way, and I do, things differently.
just when you do quests, when you find a rhythm to do a quest, it works perfectly. You want the quest that way.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So I think that's like probably the only disadvantage with playing with a stranger in the game. Like you can't team up with people. But generally, if you don't know how they play, it can be a little bit frustrating.
Yeah.
It's another area.
A lot of people like want to team up, but other people.
Yeah, a lot of
Not all the
A lot of the guys will either go raids or Reaper or something. They play them if you team up with people, and I don't want to play Reaper. No, just don't want to do it. So you have to politely, bow and... See, this would be an area where one of those allies would be normally, that was with the Medusa. So when you attack her, basically all the allies you have in this game will come to that specific room, and you have to kill them. Yeah, she's dead. I can't pick her, I can't do anything. I'm not a thief, so... Oh, too late. Because he does that part last. Yes. Whatever. Talk to the hand. Oh, Nut! How's it going, Nut? Hello, Nut. Say hi to Nut. Nut's on. Hello, Nut. Welcome in. We are in the Borderlands playing Epic. Generally, from what I used to, all the videos I used to look at on YouTube, a lot of people didn't do it on Epic. Don't know why. Where am I going? This way, idiot. Go the right way. It doesn't really change much as far as like the outside kills or rares or anything, but it's just a higher level. So I figure, well, since no one else has done it on Epic, I was gonna do it on Epic. I'm playing with the hubby. He's got his tunes on here. Oh no, I'm just being cheeky, Brad. He understands you already. I already talk about you. Don't let that go to your head, Nut. I do talk about you. He'll get to know you. No worries, man. But I do talk about guys like Chris and everybody, and Dustin and everybody, and Scott. So yeah, don't let it go to your heads. Yeah, for some strange reason, like most of the videos I did look up on were all in heroic, unless they were just specifically talking about one class or something, or just a quick overall, this is Borderlands, you got so many quests and that's it. No one's really played through an Epic, and I don't understand why. On Epic, it's 20 to 23 for going from Elite, from normal to Elite. So I figured since no one's actually made a video on it, and until I can get my time on YouTube a little bit longer, what am I doing? There I am. Getting lost as usual. Aren't you funny? Oh my god. Yeah, which is strange. Like someone might, specifically
Whispery
talk
voices
about
call to you.
a character in these app Borderlands, or it's a quick video like, hey, this is Borderlands, it's got so many quests, you can go here, blah blah blah, and that's it. But barely, like, pretty much every video that I looked at that I could find on Borderlands or even Ravenloft were done in heroic. And Ravenloft on Legendary and Epic, or mostly Legendary now for the higher it goes, is a lot harder. So at some point I'm going to be making a Ravenloft one, but those quests are 4 in one, I think 4 in the other bar, and 3 or 4 in another area. So there's quite a bit of quests, so it's either going to have to be 2 lives or something. You don't really want to do it in one goal either, because you'll be here all fucking night. Excuse my French.
I used to take a break.
Either that, yeah, we definitely have to take a break or come back with a second live in order to do it, because Ravenloft it's big expansion, big world.
It's nice though.
This is the extra chest area I was telling you about. Why you collect these 3 sockets during the smaller quests is you do these. So you just
Between the agitated whispers, you hear other, less
Put them in.
supernatural voices coming from
and
the
you
nearby
go over here
hallway.
and pull and ring the bell.
Don't listen to them. You don't know what you're doing, say the whispery voices.
He.
Oh, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun.
No.
He's a he. Nutmeg's a he. I was bugging you earlier. I was bugging you earlier. We were making fun of you because you couldn't figure out who. Not, you want to straighten them out, you're more than happy. So anyways, there's the demon. This is the extra, I guess, main chest you can get.
voices
I personally don't do it because you get
triumphantly.
crap out of it.
It is time.
Pretty much every time.
Ring the bell.
Glittering treasure.
Again, crap.
You
Little
ring the
good
bell,
it did
and the
for the ones
voices
you killed
are
to
finally
claim it.
quiet. A demon's voice.
Ignore him,
rings from
nuts.
the
I
vaulted
do.
ceiling.
I try to.
Too soon you summon me into your realm. I shall punish. Wait. Not here. Doesn't matter. You die.
Ah, got him before he can run
All
away.
will
Ah,
die.
ha, ha, ha.
The demon falls and its body turns
Paper.
to dust.
All well and good.
The temple is
My
silent once
hunger
again.
is not
The
yet
fleeing
sated.
priest's voice turns
Ta-da!
into a scream and is then cut
Pew
short.
pew. Break the pews.
The last of the undead guardians of the temple crumples.
Are you
Will
able to
they
get
rise
it? Oh, yeah, there
again?
it is.
Or will they stay down?
Go Piles! Oh, the narrator. Yeah, I could turn down the volume. I turned down some of the volumes already, like the background, action, and combat. It seemed a little loud in my ears, so I figured it'd be loud.
Baubles and flummery.
Oh.
Distractions from the inevitable.
Also, these agates. You collect these agates through chests and that in Borderlands, and you can turn them into a merchant in the city or in the castle, let's say, and he'll give you some armor and weapons for either heroic or epic. So if you didn't have something for epic, you wanted a different weapon or needed something to something new to have, you pick up all these. There's silver. The blue is a I can't remember the blue now. And there's bronze. So there's bronze, silver, and like a blue cube one. You can turn them in. It only takes one in order to get a weapon, but you can collect them through all the chests and that and rares on the outside.
Very fine.
You got a fancy? What'd you get?
Multiverse.
Ah,
Vanity.
vanity. Ooh, Cypher charisma, quality sheltering, false life, 38, mystic boost. Oh, not bad.
You want it? You use charisma more than I do.
Yeah, maybe on a new one. I could probably use it. Maybe on a new one. Oh, and so you have the option too, while you loot a chest or you're getting your chest, you can actually give it to another party member. There'll be a little arrow that you can click down and then click the party member's name, and you can give them that item from that chest if you didn't want something.
Let's toast our success.
You never gave it to me.
With a feast of souls.
No, you didn't. You clicked the wrong person.
Free permanent prisoner, master.
Huh?
On the quest, it says pretty permanent prisoner.
Oh, that'd be the Medusa. Wah!
I was asking who it was.
Wah!
Creditable.
Prisoner.
That's the only problematic prisoner I can think about is the Medusa.
You should say Medusa and not fucking.
We vape or nicotine. Vape and it's nicotine flavored.
Nicotine.
Nicotine. Excuse me, Mr. Spell correct. Ignore him, not I do. Men.
You're right.
Yeah, free the problematic prisoner. You have to free the Medusa. If you don't, you just attack her because you know.
Why are they called permanent prisoner? It's just called fucking Medusa. Free Medusa. So pretty. So ugly.
Love you, dear. Yeah, he's the weed smoker. He's got a he's also got the vape for weed too. I don't do weed anymore. I haven't done that since probably my last time I did it. Even just having a joint, trying to have one joint. Oh God, it must have been my late 20s maybe. 30s maybe, or I think I had a couple tokes with him and his sister when his sister was living with us for a while. But generally, I don't do it anymore because I guess I get panic attacks on it now, and it feels like I can't breathe, and my body goes into panic mode, and it's not fun. Well, yeah, that too. Plus, apparently, I fall asleep real easy when I do dope. Oh, what? Yeah. Yeah, no shit, eh? Anxiety, yeah, exactly.
See, for me, it just calms me down.
Some people does, but me, and I guess with not as well, it doesn't. I go in like panic mode. I get anxiety over it, and I can't. Normally I won't smoke, and if you do see me with a cigarette in my hand, it's because I ran out of vape juice. I don't like to smoke anymore. Can't stand the smell of it. It causes me too much issues,
Let the
choking and stuff.
souls begin.
So you missed. Pretty much you came at the end here, not all the quests are done. So Borderlands is done. But anyways, right here, this is the weaponsmith guy. This is where you get the option of either level 2 or level 20. And you turn in your ingots, if you have any. See, I got 2 of the bronze. And you can get weapons, whatever. There's silver. And the blue one is ethereal. And you can pick a weapon of whatever. There's all kinds of weapons in here you can pick. There's 4 or 5 pages of different stuff. There's the ones that accept sentience. The sentience are...
You can't put aside the inevitable.
That gem you just heard talking, that's a gem in the weapon. This gem right here. when you have a sentient jewel and you put it on, they do talk. So you're going to hear this talking sometimes during your quest, during your gaming. And like this case,
Feed me.
feed me is one of them. Let's pick another weapon, see if they... Let's got Furious, Resolute, Lizardfolk. And you have different voice actors for these gems too, so that's, you know, it's kind of neat that they have different voices. And then you have, I call them upgradable, but they're called filigrees. Don't ask, just what DDO calls them. But anyways, the filigrees, let me just pull this out here, are these stuff right here. Normally, if you wanted to change these out, you have to go to the store and buy a sentient toolkit, which allows you to take these out. Same with the gem as well. But for whatever reason, if you didn't want them, that they were crappy to begin with, you would go to a vendor, general vendors usually, and they have these sentient destroyers. That would break that completely. It would be, you know, gone. It destroys it. So if you didn't want to use a toolkit and spend money in the store for a toolkit to get rid of, you know, one of these items here, you can just use a hammer and break it. Also, if you have extra jewels that you're not going to use, you can actually use them to upgrade the item. Now every item has an XP. And the more XP, the more boxes it fills in, and the more bonuses and add-ons you can do to the weapon, or armor as well. You can do it with some armor, but usually it's weapons. And then there's sentient XPs you can buy in store or getting it through a die roll or something. That adds to the XP of that. You would just put it into this square box right here. You would just throw it into there. Like here, I can use this to upgrade with, so I'm not using it.
My meals have made me strong.
So if you have like a fancy weapon and you don't want it, you can throw it into here. Or sometimes like what me and Brandon like to do is we're not going to use any of these agates. You go turn them in, get the weapon, and then use it to upgrade your item. I really don't need too much from here to begin with.
I hunger.
So what I would do is, oops, hello, hello, hello. Ooh, nice, pretty purple. I go into here, find an agate. We'll just get 2 of these. Talk to him again. That's the only problem. He does 1 at a time, asshole. But anyways, okay. Move over here for a sec. So now I would take these 2 items I just got from him because they're like a specialty item, not like a regular item. I would find an item that I want to use it on my sentient, and you just scroll over and
Yes,
put it in the
that's
box.
it. My appetite for destruction grows.
One sounds like a dwarf. I really don't know if I'm going to use those, but anyways. So you have that option to upgrade and XP your items as well. Some items will be like specifically for like Isle of Dread has certain weapons and armors that you have to go there and get their own upgrade materials and that to do things there. There's a vendor in there at in the Isle of Dread that you can use to upgrade specifically the Isle of Dread items. It's like Ravenloft, Epic. You go in there, you talk to a guy in the wagon after doing just one quick quest, and you get a free sword for that level. When you go back at Epic, you can get an Epic weapon, which is 26 or 27, or no, is it 28? Might be 28 there. I don't remember now. I have to look. But anyways, and also you get a sentient jewel, when you go in there and do the first quest on Epic. You go talk to the wagon guy, and he gives you. Well, I'm calling him wagon guy. Okay, just never mind over there. You just be quiet over there. Just hush over there. Men. Alright, I gotta go back to chat. Well, no worries, not about being late. Like I said, I wasn't expecting a hell of a lot of people to be on here. Like I said, it's my first live. I started doing the YouTube one, but then all you saw was me. You couldn't see the game, and I didn't know how I was gonna do that. So then I went off of that live, went back to OBS and trying OBS. You only get the agates if you come into Borderlands and do any kills, like I say, the regular chests, rare chests, or quest chests, you get agates. And you collect them, and then you turn them into that blacksmith guy to get something for that level. Say, for example, you're level 21, right? You come to Borderlands, you do Borderlands, you pick up these agates, and you go and turn them in for a weapon for level 21 or 22, right? So you benefit from collecting them. Yeah, the sentient jewels are voice acting, like the narrators are actual actors. Some are British, and it's funny to hear them listen to them talk. What other things? Voice actors, the narrators, and the sentient jewels, right? Yeah. Which is kind of neat. There's like a dwarf, this one that he's always scared of everything, and he sounds annoying. You want to strangle your weapon. Timid, yeah, timid. Some are absolutely funny. Some are vicious. Some are bloodthirsty. It's just absolutely funny. Listen to these things. Sometimes you be hacking away at something. Well, what are you doing that for? If you hit a trap, well, you gotta watch out for that. It's just ridiculous, ridiculous. But it's funny in a good way. But yeah, these things talk to you. Yeah, I had to I got it. Actually, I pulled out another monitor. I had an extra monitor, so I threw it up on my tower. And so I got a monitor up there that has the OBS and the chat on, and then I have the game on my main monitor in front of the camera. So if I had, space or the desk at the right spot, it would have had wall mounted for the monitors, and everything would be right in front of me then. Then I wouldn't have to look over here or look over there, kind of thing. Mouse, move over here, mouse. Come over here, thank you. So it's actually my first time doing dual monitors. He's the one that usually has all the monitors. Is there anything you wanted to know about DDO? Just out of shits and giggles while I got you here, because I unfortunately came at a time where all the quests are done. This is what the garden or the grove looks like, Gatekeeper's Grove. They expanded this over the time. Now there's different portals to different places. You can go to Evening Star in here, Plum Mountain, Feywind. There's the Temple of Evil. Don't want to be doing that, trust me. Way long quest. The other area which is really good to visit for items is Saltmarsh. For example, that's from Saltmarsh. You can upgrade it. So you go on Heroic, you find the item through a rare or a regular chest in the quest. Usually the rares are the better for it. And then you go down to either in the 12, there's a Earth Elemental dude. You go and talk to him. And right beside him, there's two altars, one for Epic and one for Legendary. And you would go with this item at Heroic, put it in the Epic Ritual stand, and with the materials, which is hay, you collect also in Saltmarsh, I don't know if I have any hay here. I have to find a bank. Let me find a bank. I'll show you what the hay and the other materials look like. You can only get in Legendary, which is called star fragments. Now these star fragments you would need along with the hay in order to upgrade from Heroic to Legendary. Saltmarsh has really good items for that. Ravenloft, Feywind, or Feywild, Isle of Dread, Sharn is another place where there's different types of items you have to collect in the quest, and then you can make or put onto a weapon or armor. Let me go in my bank and get a bag that has the hay in. Or do I have hay here? Oh, there it is. This is 7,682 hay barrels. Hay. Lots of hay. You're going to collect hay to yin yang. Heroic and an epic version or legendary version of Saltmarsh. So you collect this hay. So you take an item like this on Heroic, go into this altar in the 12 and upgrade it to from Heroic to epic. And then you need the hay and not that one. Here, star fragments. Looks like a silver flattened plate. So between the hay and the silver fragments, you would upgrade from Heroic to Legendary. Very handy. And then in Deneath Quest, isn't Deneath Quest, you get the Vault Keys, or is that the 12? Vault Keys. Contract, okay. There's an area called Contract where you can get your bank space. There's quests in there. When you do an epic, you get this, looks like a little hook called the Vault Key. You get 100 of those. You can turn them in for star fragments. So if you didn't have enough doing a bunch of quests in Saltmarsh and you need one or two more star fragments in order to upgrade an item to legendary, you can go to Contract, do those on epic, and get these vault keys from and collect those to get star fragments. And you need 100 of those. You can also do that in the 12 at the Earth Elemental dude. Fall down on me. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's on top of my tower, so it should be okay. It's a small light monitor. I bought it pretty cheap at a pawn shop just down the street. Hail Yoo-hoo. Oh, yeah, funny. Okay, nut. Alright, whatever. So let me... Okay, so yeah, as I was saying earlier, there's also... God, I should come out into the light. There we go. You hold down your mouse wheel and use the keys. You can turn around and view. That armor is from a event. Now there's usually a winter event and a fall event. Is there? There's not an Easter one, right? No. Well, there's the egg hunt, which is kind of something they might put out in Easter time in Marketplace. Now these events occur. I think the winter one's usually here in Harbor, down by the water. You kind of do this quick little run through quest thing, collect coins in the winter one, and you turn them in and collect certain items, mounts, cosmetics, pets out of it. The last one was, and for the Halloween one at Dead of Night? No, that's what's it called? The event for Halloween, you go to Jarsko Graveyard and go play there. This armor's from there. I should actually show you a little bit better picture of it when he's just standing up. I'll log out. There's a horse you can get, like I say, cosmetics, pets you can get out of there. I got a pet out of there, an axe out of there. Come on, load. Come on. There. that's what that armor looks like. That you collect from this event for Halloween.
So what's questions are?
The Halloween event there in the graveyard. Night reveals. Hold on a moment. There's one, like I say, the egg hunt. You go around, running around market, pick up eggs, turn them in. You have to do it within like a minute or two. You have a time clock on it, and you collect as many eggs as you can, and go and turn them in for items and all and stuff like that. One of the horses from that event. Reaper Steed. That's a Reaper Steed. In all her glory. That you could pick up with the night reveals is like chocolates and almonds and stuff. You collect a whole bunch of things during these small little quests you do.
I did, bound.
And everything is like bound,
No, it's sorry, it's fire video.
expires every year. Which they used to not to. With night reveals, you used to be able to keep.
Like it's always fire.
Oh, was it always?
The only event that actually does fire.
Oh, right. It's the only event that actually expires after the event, and you can't use any of the chocolates and keys and all that anymore. The winter one, the coins, you can keep forever. The other place where you would turn in cookies, you could actually even get like a cookie jar to hold these item cookies for potions and other stuff. You would turn into a person over at this location. Oh, no! I just fell in the water. Oh, yeah, I made it. Saved myself. Look at that. Amazing. Who's amazing? This is one of the bonus reward traders. The other one, sometimes you'll have these pillars in the air that you jump to and then go and find the guy, or you can just climb the ladder. And you can access this guy from the roof when that event's on. And let's say you turn in cookies or something and you get items. So he'd be normally up here around the pillar here. So there's a couple different areas on the events. The ice event, usually here in the harbor. And that one, they always puts, it seems to be put right here in this part of harbor. Right in this area here is where they would have the ice event for the winter event. And like, so you go sliding down some slides and go through a little bit of a, it's a quick little run down through, and you collect the coins as you're sliding down. And the more coins you have, the more items and that you can claim. And then part of that event is you collect, it's like show off title little event in the quest itself. You can talk to somebody else and you collect the stuff from there to just basically you become on a list that you've done it at this and this and this, you know, like Hardcore League. When you do Hardcore League, you have to start at level 1, and the longer you can go, your name gets announced on the game. Guilds get announced on the game, usually up in the corner here. So when your guild hits a certain level, you're announced, oh, this guild's got, you know, blah, blah, blah. The area for guild ships. Is there one in the Hull and Heroes? No, it's just the one in Harbor, right? Or is there another one somewhere? Access, yeah.
Yep. Harbor?
Like to buy a guild ship.
No.
Okay, so there's only one place to actually go to buy a guild ship. So if you want to make a guild, you would come into right here. Come on. Come on, load. Load, please. Load, load, load. Thank you. And here's all the pictures of different ships and what level you get them at and the scale. The higher the guild, the bigger the ship. And then if you are in a guild, you talk to the, I think the vendor here, and you can put money or shards in for everybody else, you know, your guild leader to use to buy areas in the ship or the ship itself. Let me talk to him. So you can deposit. See, we have 10 shard balance and $281,000 already in here. Money? No, I don't. Not on this guy. A certain level, as you can see, this guild level 88. This would be our next ship. We have. That's guild level 100.
Thank you.
Which one do we have? Guild level 130. 130. 150. 70. I think we have this one here. The Thornbird. And then if you do upgrade the ship using shards, I think it changes color and size. So if I had 2,000 shards, our guild right now would have this ship, but right now we're using this one. Our next ship we can buy with just cash is at level 100, and this will be the next one here. So the shard ships are better. No, you'll see them flying in the sky, actually. If you're outside an area and someone's using their guild ship, you might see it flying above you, your head. Oh, you can see one flying. Get off my steed because his ass is so big. If you look up sometimes or you see a shadow on the ground as you're walking, look up. You might see a guild ship flying overhead. Of course, I don't see one right now. Anyways, all you have to do is look up. You might see a guild ship. They fly around the different areas just in the clouds. Here, I'll show you what it looks like if you're on board one. And if you're on board and you happen to jump off your guild ship, you're going to wind up going right in the smack down in the middle of Marketplace. You'll just fall to Marketplace, which I don't recommend doing if you don't have feather falling either. You hit the ground and that's instant dead. So this is what it would look like from the air. Just clouds. That's basically all you would see. It's just clouds. So right now you're just above the city of Stormreach. It's a guild ship. It's the captain to take you to certain places. And then you have your entryways, lower deck, second deck, and cargo hold. Using the cargo hold, some guilds will put their general chest for people. And different buff stations that are temporarily would be down here. And then most of our stuff is on the first lower deck. Do we have anything on the second deck?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, looks cool.
And then we have our crafting halls here, where you put in certain items and weapon or armor, and you can upgrade it. So there's different ones here. There's your guild hirelings. Your hirelings are from here. Oh, hi, Birdie. Hello, Tweet. Oh, he's so cute. Look at that Tweet bird. Oh, hi, Tweet. How's it going? Anyways, don't mind me. And there's in here, sit there and kill foxes all day long, or deer. These are buff rooms. On top, there's a little altar you can click when you come on the ship and get all your guild buffs. Or you can come down here and get them individually by going and clicking something in these rooms. Oh, hi, deer. Get it? Deer, deer. Okay. Deer, you know, the actual deer. This is our vault. This is where we store our chests. So we have our 2 general and our 2 officer chests right now. That can get bigger as the ship grows and your guild level. Then we have our bank. You can access your auctioneers in here. Mail's in here, so you can collect your mail. There's also a vendor for bows and arrows. ammunition. There's a teleporter and a forest shifter that go to different places. So the more and the bigger the ship, the more rooms you would have, and the more, you know, things you can fill in. I don't remember what's on the second floor. I never go to the second floor.
Just basically all the build box.
Like a look of the game, Electro looks like an ass. Yeah, I know. Even though they came out around the same time. Why the graphics changed so much? Ah, okay, this is what down here, the bathhouse, okay. This is where mostly your buffs will be, that you can collect upstairs. Black Abbot Shadow, if you were to click it, you get the individual buff. Go to the dance hall. Sit there and dance with everybody. Some ships will have 3 or 4 floors. You can repair stuff in here. Repair, thank you, you know, and get the buff as well. So down here in like first, second floor would be mostly your buff areas that you get from your guild ship itself. Or like I say, you're on the top deck only, and there's altar. I'll show you. You just click it right in the middle of the ship. So this thing right here, you click it and get all your buffs at once. If you happen to be down in different layers of the ship, you can click them individually as well. And you're ready to leave. You just either jump off, eventually fall to Earth. It takes a while. Or you just talk to the captain. We're going to go back to harbor. And boom, we're in harbor. Yeah, I know. I don't know why the graphics are so different in Lotro compared to this one. You almost look older, if you know what I mean. Like something arcade type old game. Where this is more of a older PC, kind of like maybe like Baldur's Gate, the original Baldur's Gate, or Neverwinter. Well, PC Neverwinter, the first one's just, it's even worse for graphics. Probably bad. I think WoW is probably better graphics than this. But like say for a game that's been around since like 2006, it's holding its own. Thank you, Brandon, for being on. Appreciate it. Maybe next time I'm going to try catching us doing a Ravenloft live. That'll probably be our next live, if anything, if I'm not doing a cat roast on Chris's channel. Do you have any other questions? Anybody got any questions or anything regarding the game? Be more than happy to answer. I'm still working on my druid. This is the one that Chris might make, is a druid class, and this is using the I used the iconic fighter class on this. Well, most of these are all iconics. This isn't. I had to restart her. She was originally an iconic thief called a Shadakar. Shadakar? Am I pronouncing that right, Brandon? Shadakar? Shadakar. But I didn't like what they were offering her as the build, and she has a chain attack, 2 of them. But the problem with the chain attack is that you can only use light weapons, daggers, short swords. Once upon a time, I was able to use like cold plashes or dwarven axe or something on her. They stopped that. You could not use the chain with a heavier type weapon. It had to be under 3 pounds or something. Retarded. So I wind up getting rid of that character and remaking the Dark Hunter class in an elf, a different type of elf. So I had to start from like level 7. Which you can earn for favor. You can go from level 1 to starting at level 4, and then you can start at level 7. You can also buy that as well through the DDO store. So if you didn't want to start at level 1 again, you can start at either level 4 or level 7. And then Iconics, you can start at level 15. You just have to level them from 1 to 15, and then they get armor. Like you click it and get armor. Yeah, it's a mummy wrapping. It's a cosmetic, I believe. I got for being VIP, I think. We now have the VIP rewards, which is in the Hall of Heroes. So once a month, VIP, if you're VIP, get extra rewards from this person. Yeah, that is the Ancient Lich Wraps. And that's the helmet for it. I just don't have it shown. And then you have the cape that goes with it. Now with this class, it's not going to show very well. Oh, do I have it turned on? Yeah, there. They're floating. Let me turn off there. You see, they're floating. It's part of the one of the enhancement trees. You can make them float instead of walking, which I find a lot of times I don't even use to put a ride on her to go faster and walk around. She floats pretty quick. That belongs in the Epic Destiny tree, I believe. Which one is that now? Oh, it could be Deaths of Darkness. Probably. I think one of them, the Shadow Dancer Epic Tree, allows you to float. She's actually floating. She's not actually touching the ground, which is really, really cool. But yeah, so this is the Lich Mummy wrappings. It's a cosmetic. I will take you to the Halls of Heroes. You get access to the Halls of Heroes in 2 different versions. The Eberron, which is this, and Evening Star. So there'd be 2 different... Why did I go here? Yeah, the Evening Star one doesn't have too much in it. You want to go to the Eberron one. It has more of everything in there. See, the Year of the Dragon used to be a big white dragon. Used to be down here in the corner somewhere. Yeah, down right here. You can still get items from that, from the Year of the Dragon, from right here. You talk to these vendors here. And then you have Legacy Potions, Legacy Patron Coffer. If you have an old expansion you want to collect stuff from, you talk to her. And down this way is all the new stuff, the Feywind stuff, the Feywild expansion they just did, Ravenloft expansion. Those guys, they just put right down here now. So these are the 3 you can collect. If you buy the bundle from the store, you can go and click on these guys. You can get some extra stuff like hirelings and like the cosmetic and that here. There's the other ones for Saltmarsh, Island of Dread, Vecna, and the Myth of Dramor. I think I have Myth of Dramor, do I? No, I don't. I think I got the rest of them. The VIP guy is right here. So once a month I come here, and I get, for being VIP, you get certain rewards. Claim something else. No, what do I want? Too late. What you can actually look at it right here. Duh. Storage bank, DDO points, bag of many things, character slots, durability ward, lightning storm trail, which I just had on. You can blue dragon wings, more bags of many things, discovery boost, bag of many things, more points. Durability, character slots, armor set of Red Dragon. I got the Red Dragon set already, end of this month, I actually get the dragon ride, which I can probably do here. Not the dragon scale, is it? Ah. No, I don't want that one. I want... This is the green armor that I got with the green dragon for Year of the Dragon. And then you have... New red dragon. Where's the new red dragon one? I have it on another character. I'll probably go to DDO.com and find a better picture of it. There. That is the red dragon scale I just picked up for being VIP, and then I'll get a dragon ride to go with it. The end of this month for being VIP. Yeah, big broody. Anybody wearing the other ones? No. Gotta go here. Use my pack mule. So there's different types of stuff you can get for either being VIP or the Year of the Dragon, or buy an expansion pack. Well, yeah, I have the my Dragon Lord has the green dragon. I gotta see if I can find a picture of the pick of red dragon for VIP. That's not it. Why is it capsed? Ah, there it is. See, there's a look at the armor and the dragon you're going to get. That's for being VIP. He's kind of funny. He's cute. You know, he's got his little wings, and he makes his certain noises. But that's the red dragon I'll be receiving for VIP. Or if you bought the was it the Raven? Not Ravenloft. Who had the red dragon when you bought it? The expansion. It wasn't the Isle of Dread. I think one of the expansions had a dragon as well, with a bigger saddle on it. Then there's like the Ghost Dragon ride you got from Vecna. If you go to DDO.com and you go for the expansions, current, and click on them, and you can see right on the side what it offers, depending on what kind of money you spend. But I get this for free for just being VIP. And that's coming at the end of the month. Last month I got that armor. The green one looks very similar, but it's green. The cape is a little bit different. Cosmetic. There's the armor of the red dragon, which is right there. There's the helmet, which I have on, don't I? Oh, I got armor of the dragon cult and Borderlands cape. Okay. I'll take off that. That is the red dragon one right here. The helmet and the cape. There's the green set, which, like I say, the green and red ones look almost identical. I'm not a big fan of the cock piece. There's no other way of calling it out. But this is the red dragon set. And then I'll have the dragon to go with it. This is the green set. Is a very similar in design. This one's just green. It's just whatever this is happening right here, I don't like. I can't. I'm not a big fan of it. But anyways, and then I had the Armor of the Cult Dragon, which is another expansion. Oh, there we go. There. That's the Cult of the Red Dragon. And the Borderlands cape. You can mix and match your cosmetics if you want, which is kind of nice. So you can do weapons by gathering, like some of the expansions will give you, like if you bought the expansion for the Underdark, you got this cosmetic for a sword. So you put that in which we call the Mirrors of Glimmering, which look like this right here. And there's ones you got for Sharn, which are the Fogworth. The Dark Fire Glimmer came with the Drow, I think. These are mirrors. So basically, if you wanted the cosmetic a piece, you would click on the mirror. This would come up, and you would have your mirror, and then you put whatever weapon you want to make cosmetic of in there, and it makes a cosmetic for you to put down in your list. Usually the mirrors are glimmering. You'll get in the die rolls a lot. This is this the spiritual axe? Yeah, this is the axe I got from the night reveals, which is the Halloween one. That's the axe for that. Very see-through purple axe. That's from, like I say, going to the night reveals, collecting your chocolate and almonds and turning it in, just like the horse. There's some cosmetic stuff you can get from that as well. I don't know if you can see any pictures. Maybe someone's got pictures of it. If you type in night reveals through Google, and you might get it, like night reveals DDO, and you might show you pics of different stuff you can get out of it. There's potions and monsters. There's a where is he? Doom Spear pet. That's also from the night reveals. You can get ones that you get through the monster manual. You can get ones like here, this cat from the Drow expansion. You get that pet. There used to be a big panther ride. I think you can't find a coffer anymore for that, could you? No. The Drow one was a temporary thing. It's like they had for the Bladeforge Paladin, they had this gold armor instead of the silver he usually comes with, which was a temporary. It didn't last, and then now you can't get it. I wish they'd bring it back. Usually, the unfortunate thing is when the yeah, cat's cute, eh? Here, we'll get to my Bladeforge. The armor would look gold instead of the silver, basically. I really wanted it, but it wasn't out long enough, and I didn't have the money at the time to buy it. You might, if you're in the game, see somebody with the gold armor for the Bladeforge. Like I say, there's the Panther you get with through, and the Dragon Ride through the Drow. The Red Dragon armor comes from one of the expansions. The Green Dragon comes from an expansion. Horses you can get at Borderlands. We were just at. Through the rare chests, you collect with the it's called a horseshoe. And what's the other thing you need to upgrade the horse with again? There's horseshoes. You collect the horseshoes.
Horseshoe. One horseshoe.
Come on.
Horseshoe of
Well, let's go back to Borderlands. I'll take you guys back to Borderlands. So in Borderlands, you get horses for rides, and there's different kinds of horses you can get. You get like a standard, okay speed one, and then you could buy fast ones, like a fast Palomino or a fast Steed or fast this, or just buy a regular horse. Feathers. So you collect the feathers in the chest, the rare chest, the feathers, and you turn them into a guy in the Borderlands. Get the horseshoe. Yeah. Oh, I was going to get there. Give me a second. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. So you would talk to this guy here, the mount vendor. So you have to collect the feathers to any rare chest outside. And then also on the outside rare chest are a horseshoe. And you need both in order to upgrade. And there's your horse, chestnut, fast chestnut. So you have 15 feathers, you get a regular chestnut, horseshoe plus your horse, get you a fast chestnut. Dun horse, buckskin horse. So there's a few horses rides you can get right here. Some come with expansions. Some are like this horse here. Comes with the night reveals. Turn in for night reveals, you get this horse. This one's from Saltmarsh. This one's from Feywind, I think. Unicorn. This one's from Saltmarsh, but it was a fancy collectible you can get. There's a blue fire one. The mane and tail is all blue. You can get from the store. So you get all kinds like cloud. And I got this cloud for being VIP, I think. There's a Lich Steed, which comes with the god there, the skeleton god. Vecna. So you get this horse from Vecna expansion. So, you know, nice. You can fill this up. Your pets, like I say, you'll get some pets for doing Monster Manual. Collecting the rewards from that. Some you can buy in the store individually. Also in the store they have these baskets, which is like a mystery basket. You don't know what you're going to get. And you can buy tricks for them, because they do tricks. This is my Shadow Dragon. Where is my Shadow Dragon? There he is. So what you would do for the tricks is, if you have an extra toolbar stuff available, you would pull your tricks out. And you could buy more. You can buy collars and capes and hats for your pets as well. So if we watch the dragon play dead. If I can get a better view here. There. So you play dead. Roar. Not working for some reason. Tail swing. There's roar. Sit. Every pet does something a little bit different, but generally tricks are generally the same. But you see, you can buy more through the store. You can buy hats for them, jackets or whatever, collars, all from the store. I got water elementals that I got from the Monster Manual. Little tiny red guy right there. There's the white winter wolf pup from, I think, Feywind. Can't remember now. Little puppy. You got lion cubs. Oh, Feywind displacer. Beast. Feywind. There we go. Hi, little guy. Yeah, Scarecrow from Ravenloft. Beholders. Red Dragon Demon Cub. There's Snowmen from one of the winter festivals. There he is. Frosty Jr. Hello, Frosty Jr. It's funny. Well, you gotta watch this guy when he walks. He hops. Hoppy, 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 hoppy. That's so funny. Yeah, there's all kinds of pets and rides you can get. It's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, it's just your standard horse. You can get some standard horses, and like I say, or you can get expansions and get different ones, or buy them in the store. I think that Fire Dragon one was originally from the Saltmarsh expansion, I think. There's also one with blue flames you can get in the store as well, I think. But yeah, you know, it's for a game that's come out in 2006. I love it. I rather play this than Lord of the Rings. Like I say, you have more room for taking quests you want, building the character that you want. Yeah, it can overwhelm you, especially with character creation. There's lots of things to choose from. You have to put so many points in. You start off at 28. You can earn through favor to 32. And then if you use the Heart of Woods and reincarnate, you can go up to 36 point build. But I think because of that, you have a little bit more freedom when it comes to quests or the character build than some games. You just go on, you have to do a specific quest and that's it. Here you can go anywhere you want. You can do any quest you want anywhere, as long as you have the expansions, you know, or they're free. You can pretty much go anywhere you want. And then there's that coupon code they come up with there. I think it said in one of my videos, Gather Your Party 2025 opens all kinds of expansions for you, all kinds. And stuff that wasn't able to play, quests that were not able for free are now available on free. And it's pretty easy to upgrade to go from free to premium. You just buy one item in the store. And you can do that if you're in Korthos in the beginning. You talk to a person in the I call it the bar, but it's the inn, and she asks you to buy this beer from the store. It's 5 DDO points, and give it to some guy outside. He gives you a res cake that's bound just to your character, so if you die you can eat the cake and be alive again. That's only 5 DDO points, and you can earn that simply doing the favor, because you get usually 25, 50, or sometimes they give you 100 favor points, but usually 25 or 50. Doing certain quests, I think what the most you get, 1 or 200 favor? Doing certain quests for favor? Depends on it, but you can get more DDO points for doing certain favor runs, which is, you know, really, really cool. Like, you know, you just have a lot more optional to me, and even the creator creation is different from Lord of the Rings. You're kind of limited to what you can do with it. Like the tune I picked for our game, Lord of the Rings, not much you can do for weapons and everything else, and the packs. I don't like the packs the way it's laid out. I like the way this is laid out. You know, everything's here. You can see everything. I can get to everything. You know, it's a little bit simpler, I guess, in a way. But I think originally I had a Lord of the Rings count back when I lived in Winnipeg, and that was through Eastlink or somebody. And I no longer have access to the email anymore. So I think my original Lord of the Rings, my original DDO character is gone. So when I moved to Halifax, I had to start over. I So I think my first tune here was the Blade Forge, I believe. Was my first original character when moving here. I wound up buying them through the store. Iconic because they came out with the Iconic class, which that has grown. Let me log out here, do a quick little... Yeah, exactly. 20 years worth of stuff. And if it is so easy in this game to become a hoarder with your items. You find yourself having to buy more bank space to store stuff. You start making pack mules. It's just a character built just to store shit on. I pretty much, even the guys I recommend that play like actual DDO and Citrum, they're just as bad as, you know, me or anybody else. You tend to collect a lot of stuff over time.
That's good shit.
Yeah. So that was my original character, the Blade Forge Paladin that I got when I first came to Halifax, and so that was, I just wind up buying them. Shortly after I started playing, I think, oh, it might even been a barbarian. I tried a orc barbarian, I think, at one point. And in the earlier beginnings, like in the low level quest, orc has this head bash thing where you could bash open a chest. You don't need a thief. So let's go to create. I'll show you. Let's say for someone starting off, it's going to be very overwhelming. Just because you go into melee, you have your basic class, and now you have your new Dragon Lord. Never ever, and I do not recommend even Citra, anybody that's played this game for a while will tell you not to pick the builds that the game offers you, because they're way outdated, over 10 years outdated. Don't pick them. Go to customize, build your own. And these are all the races so far. When I started off, it was probably, I don't know, from here to maybe here. There was very little on here. Since I came in the last few years, you got Asmir, Dampier, that's a new vampire race, Dragonborn, Eldarin, Elf Conveyor, Elf Wood, Tabaxi, which is a cat, Tiefling, Shifter, which is like a wolf or a lycanthrope, werewolf, and that's it. Like basically, the rest were already here: half orc, half elf, halfling, gnome, warforge, plain warforge. Your draw elf was always here. They start a 28-point build automatically. So if you want to go to Iconic, that has been built since then. Start off with four Iconics when they first came out. So now you have the Dark Berenger, which is the Vampire Warlock, Shadow Dancer, which is from the what's that expansion there, Brandon? That's outside. Eldarin. Where the Eldarin from? No. It's outside. It's in a fort. There's a bunch of tents, and you have to buy the expansion in order to go outside. We've played in there.
Oh, Mr. Dranor.
Yeah, Mr. Dranor. Thank you. The backs here from Sharn, I believe. Same with Razor Claw and the Tiefling. Ashmere. You actually play an Ashmere in Baldur's Gate 3. So I think some of the originals were Deep Gnome, Paladin, the Morning Lord Cleric, the Purple Dragon Knight, and the Sherakar Assassin. This the one has the chain. Yeah, I think there's 4 or 5 in the beginning. Now they've grown. I would love, definitely, if they could put a Dragonborn in here for the Dragon Lord class. That'd be awesome if they did. And again, with this, I would not pick the prerequisite that the game wants, because you just won't get what you need. Um, a lot of times you might want a little bit more intelligence or a little bit more wisdom maybe or something that they don't give you with the pre-made build that DDO requires, or not requires, but gives you as an option to pick. Always go customized. Just customize it. It's just a lot easier, especially when you start to go into your skills and feats. You might want to pick more on water breathing and jumping, which if you let them do it, you're going to get crap. Negative, you're never able to use it. Because if any of your stats are in the negative and you try to add an item or add something later regarding that, like if your swim's at a -5 and you add an item to give you +5 swim, you're not going to claim it. It won't give it to you because you're in the negative. You have to be 0 or above. So I don't recommend going with the gnome pre-built that they offer. Yeah, yeah. Well, my mom's originally born here. The McIntosh family name, which is my grandmother's side, she's from here originally, my grandmother. My grandfather was from England. He came over here during the War II, and wind up War Bride was my grandmother. And he had Irish and Scottish in him. And on my biological father's name, or whatever you want to call him, there's Ukrainian and Portuguese. There's some Portuguese in the Morgans, which is my grandfather's last name, the name I took. Some Portuguese, but there's also some on my dad's side, my biological dad's side. So I'm a bit of a mix. So I got English, Irish, Scottish, Portuguese, Ukrainian, trans. Haha. So yeah, I'm a bit of a mix. But generally, like my grandmother, my great-grandmother, the McIntoshes, which originally been here for Nova Scotia. They'd be one of the original families of Nova Scotia. So anyways, yeah, so my mom was born here, and I was born in Burnaby, BC, on the west coast of Canada. My mom came here to Nova Scotia for a brief time after leaving my father. And then she met a guy here who worked on the trains. He lived in Winnipeg, and I pretty much got stuck there for 30 or 35 years. And then I moved back here, which is home. And my mom wound up following me back to her home. So she, like I say, she's back here now. My uncle, asshole, and his rotten kids, they're thinking of moving here. Don't want them here. But most of the McIntosh side of the family and my grandmother's side of the family, I don't know them. I've met one or two of them, and they're on the outskirts of the city, in different towns out there. So, yeah. 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 It cost me a pretty penny when doing the name change, because I had to redo my birth certificate for the federal government here to change certain things with the federal government. And I had to order it from BC. My original one that was laminated went here in order to change information here. So I couldn't do the federal stuff until I had to have a birth certificate. So then I had to call Burnaby, say, look, I need this birth certificate, blah blah blah. That cost me a pretty penny. Then a couple of checks bounced. Shh. So then I managed to get it, and then I was able to do with the federal stuff here. So now I got a new birth certificate. It's made, what is that, polymer? 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 It's not paper anymore. a social insurance card. My original was made out of plastic. They don't do that anymore. It's a piece of paper now, and the one I have, I had it out during the rain, and it's falling apart now. I'll probably have to get another one copy done. More money gone. Was it free? Oh, so I might have to get another copy done, and I'll have to probably laminate that somehow in some kind of school filmy thing, whatever. What do you call those things? Nope. You put in a binder, and it's plastic, and you can put papers in it, protect the papers. Office supplies. Just go with that. Shut up! I'll give you meals going round and round and round. Anybody want a free husband? He's yours.
Paper protectors.
Paper what? Paper protectors. Anyways, I have one for a cutout that I have the surgeon that did my surgery here in Halifax, or fixed me anyways. One of my surgeries too. Having the same kind of thing, so I would have to get another one just for my social insurance now. But yeah, I had my original card. I got mine from Winnipeg. I was 14, going on 15. And I had that card until, God, it's only been a couple of years now since I had all the name stuff done. So better part of maybe 40 years? Longer? 45? 45 years? I had my original social insurance card, and it was out of plastic. Oh, God, I feel old now. Yeah. God, I fucking feel old. So, yeah. It's fun. Money lost, money gained. So yeah, my next, like I say, my next live will be probably to do Ravenloft, or maybe I could start Feywind, which is not a long one. I can do Sharn. Sharn's not too bad, eh? No, it's long. Sharn's long. Isle of Dread's long, just as long, because it's so much walking that you have to do. But I would like to go back to the Isle of Dread because there was a rare out there, a big dragon that was glitched for the longest time, and a few updates ago, I think apparently they fixed it. So I'd like to go and try out the rare. I do have like armor. I don't think I have any weapons from Isle of Dread. I know I have armor from Isle of Dread. It's on somebody somewhere. Maybe on my pack mule or something. I don't remember. Belts and bracers and stuff. So I might do one there. So I'd do a live on Isle of Dread, do 1 or 2 lives on Ravenloft, probably 1 or 2 lives on Sharn. Saltmarsh can probably get done mostly in one. They're not too terribly long, the quests. And there's only 6 people you talk to in the bar. And then there's the walk-ups. So there's, yeah, 5 or 6 in the walk-ups. I think just 4 walk-ups. So I think there's like 9 quests or something like that in total. Something like that. 9, yeah, 9. Compared to like Ravenloft, because there's 3 different areas. You get like 4 or 5 quests each in. Isle of Dread's just as bad because there's a lot of walking to do, more than the actual quest itself. But then there's like the walk-ups as well in there. So it's big. There, some of these, the areas are really huge. So probably, I say most of them will probably be done in 1 to most likely 2 lives, just because they're so fucking big. But yeah. Anything else you want to add, Brandon? No? Okay. Well, we're gonna head out. Thank you for coming, Nut. Hopefully, maybe next time we'll have a few more people out. But yeah, it's the start of trying to figure out the tweaks when it comes to lives. All right, thank you very much, and we'll talk to everybody later. Have a good one.